Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's a brand new episode of High Rollers D&D. Whoop, whoop. Can we get a whoop whoop in chat? Hi, everybody. It is me, your DM, your dungeon mistress, Mara Holmes, joined this week by our full table. We've got Rhiannon,
Hi.
We've got Trot, we've got Kim, and on the other side of the table, we've got Tom, and we got Katie back as well.
Hello.
Very nice. You were you're having a hollybobs.
It's
I
fine.
apologise for that.
Fine.
Oui, Espanol. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. A couple of quick things to mention. The first one, this has already gone out, so you might have already seen this message from the folks at AEG. Maybe you've seen it on their website, but just to let you know that the D&D Fan Expo event that we were advertising that we were going to be involved with, we still will be, but that's all been postponed until next year. There is an email from AEG that you should have received. If you didn't, go to the D&D Fan Expo website, and there's a big explanation talking about the postponement until next year. We just want to make sure that all of our community and our fans know about that change, because we know that a lot of people have made travel plans and accommodation plans, so we just want to make sure that people know about it. Do go and check that out over on AEG's website. It is going to be happening just next year in 2027. So just wanted to make sure people knew about that. And then another quick mention of our Ascension Alleycats merch, which is available now on the merch store, made by the lovely Rhiannon, who did the design. But you can go and support your favorite Hatchball team by picking it up. There's loads of different styles and designs.
We'll see if they're my favourite.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I mean, I've seen them perform.
Are there other ones?
Well, yeah, every district has one. Was it the Burn Bright Boars?
Yeah. Found out about those guys.
Yeah, so don't too much. But the Ascension Alleycats, you can pick up their shirt and their awesome new design. That's all available on our merch website.
Yeah.
For free post.
Is it a free post weekend?
Free post weekend.
Sorry, can you just cut to Rhiannon so we can get a proper version of that, Sam? So we can get a proper, can you just do that again? No, can we do that again, please?
For free post.
Free post.
There's definitely a lot more laughter in that version. But yeah, free post available this weekend. So if you live in the UK, right?
Until midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight. There you go. Midnight tonight. It is free post here in the UK.
So if you're watching the VODs,
Too bad. Too bad. And then finally, I just want to let people know that it is a short episode today, so we'll be doing straight through 2 hours, no break. So if you need to pee, go and do it very quickly while the intro runs, or just piss yourself.
Like a fight.
Because it's going to be a short episode. We're going to play straight through. There's a lot going on, so it's going to be a slightly shorter episode today. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything else I need to announce, unless there is anything from team.
Oh, actually, yes, Butts. Butts.
There you go.
But this episode sponsored by Butts.
We've all got them.
We've all got them. That's the slogan.
Not me.
We've all got them.
Like a plank.
You should work on that. Get those hip thrusts and RDLs in.
Yep.
Get that shelf. We'll build you a nice shelf.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bubble butt.
So I can hold up my dice finally.
Oh my god, yeah, you could do the Kim Kardashian but with dice on there instead.
Fuck's sake.
And then Tom just nudges it to the side and it rolls all of his dice for him.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have that along with the pole dancing classes as part of the Patreon
you, baby.
exclusive.
Man, next year I'm gonna be hot.
We just exploit Tom now for the Patreon. So
Cool.
That's it. We're gonna run the intro.
Toms.
Enjoyed today's episode. It's good to see you, and we'll see you. We're gonna run the intro.
Intro.
Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Our heroes have arrived in the imperial city of Kelskaris and begun to make headway into various appointments and opportunities within the city. As evening drew closer, they visited the Red Dragon district of Burnbright to call in on the Ignarius estate, where they reconnected with Lady Emberissa and Sir Eldrak Ignis. Enjoying a banquet dinner, they learnt more about Sir Eldrak's recovery, as well as gossip about the city. With an offer to stay in the estate, the heroes headed to bed for a long rest, but each were met by strange dreams. Come morning, the party discussed their various visions in the night, prompting some intense conversations with Sister Ophelia, then decided to visit a local tailor recommended by Lady Emberissa in order to secure outfits for the upcoming Ossian event. On arriving at Carnation House, they met Narcissa, the tailor, and negotiations for new outfits were begun. And that is where I believe that we left things off last time, with Rowan being sized up for his fitting.
Yes.
Inside Carnation House. I don't know if a final decision was made on exactly who's getting what kind of outfit and what pricing was made.
Sorry, here's some Kelskaris.
Oh, the
Hawks outside,
Kelskaris
yeah.
Hawks are back. Yes,
Yeah.
there's.
Usually when this happens, he goes to the window and goes,
Oh no!
last
You
week
missed it,
it was
Katie.
escalated.
Like it,
Oh, no.
it was bad.
Oh, really?
Like there was one right out the window there.
To the point that Tom jump scared himself.
He's looking at it. And
I'm
he's
thinking about it.
thinking
I'm
about
thinking
it.
about
There you
it.
go.
No, I'll do it.
We'll wait.
They need to know my face.
That's true.
They must no fear.
But yes, you currently stand in this beautiful, sort of elegant, tailor's shop with, beautiful sort of glass displays and, the big red velvet drapes sort of hanging, dividing the place in half. You can hear Narcissa and sort of arguing with Rowan of like, no, stop that, and then sort of sizing up, oh God, the smell is disgusting. Gruff also assisting, but you have an outfit, don't you, Gruff? You
I was gonna ask her to update the outfit that I bought.
Right. Okay. But not.
from Nixa.
But nothing too fancy, just to sort of update.
Yeah,
Colours and
just to match Sister Ophelia.
nothing too fancy. But yeah, just we don't have to decide now. We can do it off screen as well. But the exact, I believe that there was plans to have a very fancy outfit for Ophelia with magical touches and everything else integrated.
The fund.
But I don't know if a decision was ever made for Rowan and Xanthius about what you guys want.
Yeah,
The Kelskaris Hawks are in full force outside
That's
in the
just what
Burnbright
came out of
district.
Rowan's leather.
That's the noise.
One just flew out.
Which window is it? Is that one or that one?
That one this time.
Yeah.
It was that one last time. It was very
I'm
loud.
pretty sure Rowan asked for something Ossian, but not so scary.
Yeah.
Was his specifics, which is not very specific.
But how much are we talking in terms of how extravagant do you want to be?
Not as
Do you want any
extravagant.
magical effects? Like, do you want your armor integrated into it? That was the kind of, obviously style-wise, you get to pick that and design that, whatever Ree wants to come up with on the day.
I think Rowan was quite happy to be mundane, so
Okay.
that
Ophelia stands
could
out
be,
more.
Yeah, the centerpiece, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah. I also don't need armor integrated in mine.
No,
I have
but-
magic armor.
Would Xanthius want standard, though?
I don't. He does. I don't think Xanthius feels like he needs anything more than that.
Oh, that's an interesting play on it.
Ophelia is going to be the centerpiece, sure.
But there was a
Xan-
discussion because she can make you the self-mending clothing and things like that.
That was for
Regular.
regular travel.
Oh yeah, if you wanted like
Yeah.
a regular outfit and stuff.
I mean,
as
it's
well.
probably worthwhile for you because,
Yes.
Gestures.
Yeah, you break shit.
gestures.
We've spoken about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
so in that case, so basically, we'll price all this off stream, but the idea is that basically Ophelia is the one who's getting the super duper fancy outfit.
Yeah.
You also haven't asked Daisy yet, because Daisy's not currently with you. But obviously, so Ophelia super fancy and like 1,000 gold, basically.
Yeah.
You're kind of currently looking
All the
at
bells and
price-wise.
whistles, everything.
1,000 was it?
Well, I believe because you wanted like the really fancy outfit plus the magical
Oh,
details.
plus the magic. Yes.
Yes. So
Primo
that
treatment.
would be primo treatment.
As long as you got a good idea for it.
I have.
There is a
I do.
sketch.
I have a sketch.
You have a sketch. Okay.
Okay.
have a-
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
But I've got a.
Hold that. We'll save that.
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
have
yeah.
a full reveal. But yeah, so I think that then for the sort of the next hour or so, Narcissa sort of makes her way after finishing with Rowan, sort of probably sends Rowan out with replacement underwear, in your normal clothing, but like
for free.
Sends you out. Yeah, I think she's so disgusted that it's like, please take these. Like, and it's, you know, this velvety boxes, sort of like, just take those.
Free.
Shuffles you out. Gruff is also like measured and sort of takes the outfit that you've provided. Xanthias, you're called in. Now, with Xanthias, obviously, how much are you willing to let her sort of like measure and size you up?
Oh, that's the point, actually. I wanted to cast Disguise Self on myself.
Right, okay.
That's,
You cast Disguise Self on yourself while she's busy doing her adjustments for Rowan and things like that. What do you do with the Disguise Self?
So now I know that it doesn't, because there is some protrusions around the shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's hard, like scaled, you know, armored plating almost.
So I want to obviously make it look like a duplicate of my other arm. In terms of the protrude, like how much of it is the shoulder?
It's pretty like there's big spikes and spines, but also it's not flesh. It's like, you know, there's this heavy, almost armored, you know, plating that has sort of come up with the spines and spikes. Like it is significantly physically different to your other arm.
I mean, I'll just request she doesn't go near that shoulder.
Sure.
As simple as that.
Okay. So yeah,
Makes you something you just have to put it on and rip through it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That would certainly be the case. But yeah, so you cast Disguise Self. How much? I'm gonna make a roll to see.
Okay.
She's pretty smart, and she's also very clearly some form of mage herself.
Something like a mage.
Okay, I think that the encounter with Rowan has got her so distracted and flustered, and she's so relieved that you don't, you know, have stinky leather underpants that you've never changed, and is probably distracted by, you know, your clothing that you're currently wearing.
Burning them off.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to notice that
reason.
you have a spell active.
Sure.
And she doesn't seem to notice about the illusion. She, you know, you say like, oh, can you not like touch this arm?
Yeah.
What do you have like an excuse for that, or like?
We were training with Hatchball the other day, and one of the kids threw it really hard at this shoulder, and it's just really achy. So if you could steer away from that, that would be much
of course,
appreciated.
darling. Of course, no problem at all. And, you know, takes out her tail and her tape measure and sort of begins measuring.
You can tail was a tape measure.
Well, probably to
Cool.
no. I mean, that is a cool idea. I think that she probably uses it to hold things, though. Like, She
Okay.
has it like hold like things as she measures.
learn how to do
But also, she has like unseen servants that she conjures to like hold up different cloths and fabrics to kind of check your complexion, check your color palette.
Yes.
She does like a whole color palette thing where she like examines like your skin color and things like that.
Nice.
Different reds and blacks and things like that on there.
I'd love to do that, but I'd worry that they would say everything in your wardrobe is currently garbage.
Apparently that is quite, they don't, but they'll normally be like, oh, this color that you hate, oh, this is the perfect color for you. Oh, this color you love, don't wear that, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I've had a few friends who've done those color theory things, and it apparently always goes that way.
Okay.
But she does that.
A whole
But no, I
new
think that
wardrobe.
like, you know, with the reds, it's definitely like leaning towards the warmer reds with Xanthias, I think, rather than the cooler reds. The blacks, it's like very rich, luxurious blacks and things like that.
Nice.
And she kind of goes through all of these things. Doesn't seem to pick up on the spell, and measures you quite thoroughly.
Great.
Takes down all of these notes. You can probably has like an unseen servant, like yes, darling, Jacob, take down 40-inch chest. Yes, 28 in a leg, and blah blah blah. And you see this little kind of floating parchment, you know, being written on.
How not judgmental, but we were warned of.
You've already seen a little bit, like,
Well,
it's like, oh, quite skinny arms. We'll have to, like, maybe we could pad you out or something like that. There's kind of, it's quite harsh, but also complimentary of features as well. Like, oh, what tail structure. Oh, what a firm, lovely tail. Yes, make sure that we, you know, like, well, being a fellow Dragonborn like yourself, like, she's quite sort of like, oh, yes, your scales, marvelous. They catch the light so beautifully.
Like Buffalo.
Yeah, oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Well, if do you use a scale smoother or
Scale smoother? No, I've been looking for a new brand recently.
Oh, and she gives you like, oh, you should go and visit this alchemist. And
I will.
And, like, recommends you like facials, scale scrubs and things like that. You have a lovely conversation. I imagine between these two, Narcissa and Xanthias, it's actually quite a lovely conversation. Apart from when she insults certain parts of you.
Yeah, how about you shut the fuck up?
Oh, someone's testy. Listen, I'm just telling you the truth, darling. Somebody has to.
Don't hear it.
Yeah.
Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Tell me
Well,
lies.
fine. And then she'll be like, well, the hair is wonderful. We'll keep the hair just as is. But yes, kind of sizes you up, measures you all, and things like that. There is definitely a little harshness in some of her, not necessarily criticisms, but observations.
Yeah.
And eventually she sort of lends you out, and then Altheya, you go in for your fitting as well. And I think that's when she starts asking you, like, so what are we thinking? Your friends seem to put you sort of in charge of designs. This is all about you, darling. This is all about your evening. So
Yes.
what are we thinking? I know a little about Ossius, having seen a few of the people about the city, but I don't know too much. So I'm really relying on you here for inspiration.
Okay, well, you said some very kind things about my appearance, so I think I trust your vision. Enhance the things that need enhancing. You said my butt needed work.
Yes,
so-
it's flat as a pancake, darling.
Yes.
That absolutely needs work. Gorgeous arms and legs. We love these.
Amazing.
Chest, you're a little small, but that's fine. We
Something
can work
to
with
push
that.
it up.
Yes,
Mm.
I'm thinking.
Yes.
Something like that.
And then maybe a scandalous slit for the thigh.
Oh, say no more, say no more. Ophelia, darling, of course. Yes. And you can see that she sort of magically mage hands over sort of a parchment and a piece of, and she starts like sketching out some bits and pieces.
sketch?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gone for like a kind of.
Oh, very
But
nice,
then,
yes.
Like the train, like it has the illusory blood that like follows behind.
Okay, perfect.
Working in the pauldrons from her armor, and then at the back of her dress, veracity is kind of worked into the back of her dress with a chain.
Get Wonder Woman
Yeah,
kind
Wonder
of,
Woman style, yeah.
perfect. So it's actually built into
an
it kind of
ornament.
thing.
Yeah.
Perfect, yes. And so she starts sketching all of this out and
Or sleeves,
taking into
because I don't like to be restricted in the arms.
No,
Take the
of
arms
course.
off.
Yes, and we'll keep them gossamer as well, so people can see your wonderful
yes.
definition. Lovely gossamer fabrics. Lots of red. I'm seeing blood droplets. What about your friends, though? We want them to match with you. Now, they're not going to be anywhere near as fancy, but what are you imagining for your sort of entourage?
Well, I think maybe a colour match could work.
Yes. Although we have some different palettes. Your tall Jotnir friend and the Wild Heart gentleman Gruff, they're very cool tones, whereas your other friend Xanthias is very warm
Yes.
tones. So we'll need to do some adjustments. I'm thinking a range, a sort of
I love
colour
that, a
range, with you in the
spectrum of
middle.
reds.
Yes,
Yes.
a spectrum of reds. What about? Are we thinking any particular iconographies or any? What do you want them to look like? Their attendants? Do you want them to look like?
Maybe like a little, like a cravat, something along those lines. Yes,
cravat,
because some of them do struggle with the iconography, and I don't wish to force that upon them against their will.
So we're not talking no skulls,
or anything
like that nature
No.
on your companions.
I want to respect their wishes, of course.
What about the blood element, the blood droplets and things like that? Do we think that's pushing it too far?
Can we do a beadwork, maybe?
Beadwork,
So-
absolutely.
Yes.
No, embroidered beadwork, no
I think
problem.
my version is very literal, but for them, if it's more decorative, I suppose it could work for what they have in mind.
Yes. Cravats, beadwork, no death iconographies in the same way, but yes, I think this is all something I can work with. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Well, obviously the work is going into you, darling. You're the main focus, but yes, you're going to look spectacular. I want everyone to know, and obviously, please do let them know that it was Narcissa of
Well, of
Carnation House.
course.
Yes, and there's another friend of yours that you said was not with you.
Yes, Daisy.
Well, let's make sure that we get her measurements
Of course,
in, and
yes.
I'm assuming you want the same sort of
Yes.
vibe. Now, obviously, it sounds like we're speaking about a young lady, not a gentleman, so we'll make some accommodations for that.
Wonderful, thank you.
Perfect. All right. Yes. Well, and she starts scribbling down ideas. But yes, this all sounds wonderful. I did notice that you had a couple of others. So we have the Dynastian. They are your bodyguard, it sounded like?
Yes, yes.
Are we thinking the same thing for them? Are we talking an outfit in a similar regard? Or are you sort of leaving them to their own devices?
I can leave them to their own devices, I think. I think they have
right.
their own ideas.
All right, perfect. I did see a hooded robed gentleman.
Yes, that's Percival.
Percival. Should I measure him, or...?
Could we maybe do... He's very special, you see.
Oh, well, special. We need to make sure that, yes, of course, we match.
He's a skeleton.
As in an animated dead?
Yes.
Right.
I understand it's a bit of a difficult subject.
I have studied magic, Sister Ophelia. I am aware of your nation, and it is very close with necromancy, and that sort of thing isn't really done here in the Empire. Even the Black Dragons of Erdus Kier, raising the dead is not really our thing, but no, I am open to the cultural ideas. Now, but a skeleton, I mean, how far are we going? I could make embellishments on the bone itself, or are we thinking about purely the dress and the, accessories, or?
I think Percy would like to be seen as he is. He is covered a lot, walking around Kalskaris and...
So we want to have the full skeletal features
display.
on...
Maybe a nice tux, perhaps.
A tuxedo? Yes. Tuxedo, but we want to show off... I mean, the tuxedo would hide quite a lot of the skeletal.
Perhaps we could do like a vest, maybe, like a
vest?
A tailored vest.
Yes, a vest. Yes, absolutely. What about, are we, perhaps some decorations upon the skull?
Yes, maybe like a beaded red crown.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, like red pearls across the skull.
All right. And the skeleton, you call them Percival, are they sentient?
Yes.
Right. And
so you can have a full conversation with him. He's...
Right, well, of course, yes. I want to make sure I get their consent and everything before we go sticking things on them, but very good. All right, well, this gives me a lot to work with. This will be a rush order, hence the sort of high price, but come by on the morning of.
Okay.
I'll have everything ready then.
Amazing, thank you so much for doing this so quickly.
Yes, of course. Well, you're paying for it, darling, so of course. I'm more than happy to do it.
But your understanding as well, I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, this is the thing. We Cauldrons, we understand that one should look one's best, but for special occasions, it's not enough to just look your best. No. You have to leave an impression, you have to leave a legacy, how you're perceived, how you're understood, how those around you regard you. Those matter. It matters what you leave behind, and a part of how you looked and how you're remembered is part of that. You'll always see in every portrait of every famous Cauldron, they always look their best. When someone's having their portrait done, they knew that it was going to leave an impression. So, yes, we must make sure that you have the same effect.
Thank you very much.
All right, yes, well, yes. Lots to do.
Yes.
Off, and she sort of begins showing you out. Ophelia emerges, and she's like, right, well, as I've just told the dear Sister Ophelia, I'll have everything ready on the morning of the event, so do come by to pick up your outfits and goods. Payment is half now, half later.
Oh, right. Have you got a figure in mind?
Yes, and we'll work it out because we've got to price everybody's outfits and things up, but yeah, we'll figure all of that later, but it would be half now and half up. Half later on delivery.
Okay, right. 1.
Gruff, give me the money.
2. 1.
No.
2.
No. No.
1.
Okay.
You wait for a good 20 minutes while Gruff counts out the gold.
Sure.
I mean, it's a lot of gold. And yeah, you finish up in Carnation House with an order placed, half paid for a lovely series of events. We'll say that Daisy's outfit is paid for. She just needs to come by and be measured and sort of discuss what she wants and things like that as well.
Cool.
If you like,
they left you in bed.
I can walk in with a pastry.
There you go.
I was gonna say at the end.
I suppose you would, yeah, you knew where they
went.
went, so yeah, like they basically just left you because they left early.
Hi.
So.
Hi, good morning.
I went and got food, sorry.
You're gonna look so good for the ball.
Oh.
Oh, is this your friend Daisy?
This is Daisy, yes.
Hello, darling. And you see this, she's a humanoid dragonborn like Xanthias, but red. So, she has this gorgeous sort of, thin, slender tail. She has the red scales, a little few red horns, very dark sort of red long hair, but she's dressed like a seamstress. So she has like a tape measure around her neck. She has like these little spectacles balanced on her nose, loose kind of like white blouse, very beautifully made, all embroidered along the collar and sleeves. And she's just like, right, well, I don't want to keep your friends, but so would you mind coming in for a measuring, darling? Your friend Ophelia has given me ideas on design. Apparently you're all going to be sort of matching.
Colour match.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
That's fine. As long, whatever looks best for
this hair, there's so much of it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's so much. I mean, honestly, it's a bit too much. Can we do something with that? Pull it back. Also, so short. Really, I mean, the beautiful face and eyes, but so small. Stood next to the yacht near, it's going to be. Oh my goodness!
Are we thinking stilts?
I think some heels, certainly.
Yep.
Far too short. No.
all over.
You never worn heels before?
No.
Oh.
I might fall.
I can teach you to wear heels.
Okay.
They're not comfortable, but they make you look amazing. The calves, you make your calves go so good.
Make your calves pop.
Literally.
Explode.
I've never seen my calves look so good.
Oh.
But this beautiful cherubic face, now this is something we
Yes.
can certainly work with, but we need to get all of this hair out of the way. There's so much. Too much.
Sorry.
No, you
just
don't need
there.
to apologise. It's just who you are.
there.
But it doesn't mean that we can't improve things.
Okay. Whatever.
Now, come here.
Whatever looks good for Sister Ophelia's.
So you be you. Please. I don't want
Be
to
you, but be better.
Oh, okay. I'll try. Just don't brush it because then. Whoa.
We could use prestidigitation to a bit of heat. That might help calm it.
Up to.
Yes, I'm thinking like up, and then we use, some lovely little curls coming out the side. That would be delightful. It's so wavy and curly anyway. Yes, we could do something with that. She drags you off into a sizing room. It's very much like...
I'm going to become my best self, apparently.
Well, she's very complimentary of certain things, and in other things is so brutally, honest, to the point of being insulting. But she's also, when it's something that she likes, she just rains praise down on it. So it's like, these calves, you simply must. We need to show the world these calves. They're beautiful. But then, and then and kind of measures, takes all your measurements down, sends you back out with the rest of the crew. Now, how do you feel about blood?
I don't want to drink blood.
No, darling. I'm talking about a bit of embroidery, just to symbolise your connection with Sister Ophelia. Thinking some lovely beadwork or some embroidery,
That should
things
be
like
fine.
that. Is that all right?
Matches Ophelia, yeah.
All right. Now, what about now? You, my darling, your friends have all gone for rather standard designs. Your friend Sister Ophelia is getting an absolutely exquisite, extravagant, the grandest design. Would you like something a little bit nicer than standard? We can do magical effects. You can have little illusions. You can have all sorts of little details added in.
I'll do whatever Ophelia thinks is good.
Oh,
Then I
good.
will.
Well, Sister Ophelia, what would you... Your friend, you would clearly want a grand outfit for
grand
your
outfit,
friend.
yeah.
Oh, marvellous. Well, that would be some extra gold on top then as well there, please. And what about magical effects? Do we want magical effects
Would you
as
like
well?
magical effects?
No, it's fine. You should be
We
the
could
one.
have illusory blood-red flowers falling from her shoulders or scattering the floor. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Would be beautiful.
How much extra gold are we talking for the very, very fancy outfit? And the,
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Quite a lot.
Ophelia.
Okay,
It's all right.
No, stop.
maybe we should just focus on Ophelia being the best.
Oh,
Because it
you
will
want
make
another
us-
standard outfit?
Oh,
do you?
maybe.
Fine.
Sorry.
Whatever you're comfortable with. I don't want to force anything upon you.
I'm fine
But as
with
long
a
as you feel like you
fancy
look good as
dress. Well, fancy dress with beadings sounds
Oh,
nice.
fancy, yes.
Fancy dress with
we can do
beading.
fancy.
Sounds nice.
But I don't need any magic. You should have that.
Yeah.
Well,
Then
we'll
it makes-
certainly do a fancy outfit. That will be some extra gold there, please, Miss Gruff.
Right, hold on, 999, 1,000.
Oh, excellent. That's Ophelia's dress covered. Now we'll do the rest.
What did I say?
1,002,
And
1,000.
another 20 minutes later.
Standard would be fine for me.
No. She's charged you more now.
You will
but
look amazing.
You will look amazing. You will look fabulous. There will be mechanical benefits to those who have the less than standard. The standard, you get nothing.
Nothing!
You get nothing. But with that
You're gonna
finished...
get your
Which is standard.
non-destroyable
Extraordinary
clothes.
Yes.
Done. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do
Good.
that as a separate thing. Yeah, separate
Good.
payment. Because also these benefits, these like charisma benefits, they will apply anytime you attend any sort of social gathering or like any sort of make an impression on people, should you be wearing them. So they are beneficial. They're like minor magic items, basically.
I'm sleeping in this dress.
You should. It costs enough.
I'm never taking it off my body.
But with that, you finish up. I would say that at this point, you are looking at, you've spent most of the morning here getting size, getting measured, talking about designs. So we're kind of approaching sort of midday. By the time you guys finish at Carnation House. Burnbright District is alive. You know, it really reminds you of being in Ashen Rest. Just hearing the sort of barkers and the sellers and what they're selling, you hear them like offering local, specialties and cuisines. You see all the signposts for all the same sort of things that you would see back in Ashen Rest. And even the citizens here, you can tell that they're all cauldrons who have moved to the city, who work in the city, but they still have a lot of the same cauldron cultural elements to them that make it feel very, very homey here as you exit out into the sort of main part of Burnbright District.
Okay, next steps. Next steps in a very, very packed schedule.
Right, well, I've got training with the kiddos later today.
Did you decide on whether you want us there?
Well, you're very welcome to come, but I'm not going to say you have to.
I will be there, Gruffith.
I need you to have that word with Hawkins.
I feel like I could run so much faster now. I was really restricted with
That
those
was really
pants
holding you
before.
back?
Yeah.
Ah,
But they were
okay.
pure leather, so
Leather was not a good choice for pants.
it wasn't.
Were you
apparently
wearing
so.
those in Wave Meet?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We
don't-
dipped in the...
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
think he's taken them off since.
I don't think a small dip in the sea counts as a proper cleaning.
Soaks through, right?
Leather?
True.
As you're sort of having this discussion, you do hear a barker nearby. You hear like a little word. You hear a little, probably quite young, like a teenager, carrying a big sort of satchel bag filled with papers, going like, "Clarion Call, latest issue of the Clarion Call." And they begin sort of shouting out some of the headlines. You hear like, upcoming Ossian event, fundraiser for a temple to their necromantic gods, causes controversy within the councils. You hear Hatchball Junior tournament, last few matches building up to the grand tournament on Founders Day.
Might be good to find out about those.
Yes.
One which does probably catches Xanthus' attention. Missing professor absconds from academy. Disappears without a trace.
Hello. How much for a copy of that newspaper?
Oh, it's 2 silver, please, sir.
2 silver. Fantastic. Gruff, can I have 2 silver?
Right, here's two silver, kiddo. Who's your favourite hatchball team here?
Hatchball team. Oh, Burnbright Boars, obviously, sir. Burnbright for life. Go Boars.
Oh, it's
Burnbright
in
District.
yeah,
On your way.
district.
On your way, child.
Happily sends off. Yeah,
gone.
you buy this issue of the Clarion, which is the paper, which is like the kind of big paper of the whole of the Empire. Very, very popular here in Kelskaris especially. And it is like a proper big, like huge broadsheet, loads of different articles, some of it being absolute just like local gossip. But there's news from all over the different provinces. And the ones that obviously catch your attention is,
Yes.
it talks about this missing professor from the academy. And it is indeed the one you are thinking of.
Braxton
Braxton, what was it? Brassquill?
Fuckstick,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, Braxton Brassquill. Seemingly vanished without a trace. The article does say that there are rumors of some nefarious, rumors of wrongdoing, rumors of potential...
On his part.
On his part, yeah.
He's a
that
Roland.
disgraced of the academy.
Oh, okay.
And it would say in there as well, when questioned after returning, I think the article would read something like, after returning from an unofficial expedition to the Azar Steppe,
So he did go back there.
Professor Brassquill returned to the academy with his students and then promptly vanished from the academia grounds and hasn't been seen since. The students, having been questioned, had no memory of the expedition or of Professor Braxton's disappearance.
Ooh.
We might be able to go to the academy and tell them the true account of what happened with
Be a
Braxton
witness.
Fuckstick.
That's a good
Be a witness, yeah.
What does
Roxton and Brass Quill.
Whatever.
what does abscond mean?
Abscond means
Run away.
yes. I completely forgot.
Yes.
I know
it.
this word.
Yes.
Yes, it is a very good word.
Exactly how I was
Used
going
in
to
this
say it, Gruff.
scenario.
Yes.
Abby.
Yeah. You don't
Have
wanna-
a scone, and for it to be
Oh,
To go right to the abby.
right to the abs.
To place a scone on my abs.
That's what it means, Rowan.
You're always so astute. and
Thank you. What does astute mean? Anyway, we might be able to go there and tell them exactly what happened. It can't hurt.
No.
I've been meaning to check out the academy as well.
We'll put in a
Do
good word
you-
for us at least as well.
Do you read any of the other things I mentioned, or are you mainly... Because obviously, I'm assuming... I knew that Xanthius wanted to read about the professor.
What about the embassy? What about the
Yeah.
controversy?
Controversy. Control F.
Yes.
Controversy.
So, you use your
amazing.
you use
Must be
prestidigitation
amazing.
to
Yeah.
like search for text. No.
Yep.
No,
The
you
locate object, but it's a word.
well, you would read up that yes, there is a lot of news coverage. Apparently, Varys. It would read Father Varys Evernight. Diplomat to the House of Blood of Osseous is hosting a fundraiser in the Nightwalk district at the estate of Lady Glomiras, and it goes into detail about how the Church of the Suns is vehemently against this, and that there are planned protests to go on outside. That apparently is being debated heavily within the both inner and elder councils of the city. However, the temple is getting a lot of support from many black dragons, especially young black dragons in the city, and some of the older ones as well. And many of the citizens of Erdaskir as well. There is also mention that there's a mention of Ashen Rest as well, because it does say in there that this temple would not technically be the first official holy site of the Grave Father.
This is like when you watch the news and you see yourself in an interview.
Yeah.
You're like, Ophelia, it's Ashen Rest.
It's a small note, but it says like technically this would not be the first official holy site of the Grave Father in Ilmera. Sister Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood established a shrine to the Grave Father in the town of Ashen Rest. The Clarion asked Duke Ignarius for comment on this and said, "I want this Sister Ophelia is a citizen of Ashen Rest, and she has the right to practice her religion and teach it to those who are interested in its teachings. I don't care for the church or the science belief. This is my town. I can do what I like." Basically, it kind of like comes down to the Duke being like, "Fuck off." Like
So
it's like I don't give a shit, basically.
Yes.
Love him.
And it does mention, but it does. Then it goes on to say that Varys's temple would be the largest structure that would rival, and it is definitely like the Clarion's like very much giving a favourable. It tries to stay neutral, but you can see that it's just like
in Kelskar.
yeah. So, but it does obviously mention that. But it also says that the construction of the temple is a hotly debated topic amongst the elder and inner councils of the city. And that is the way that Kelskaris works, is the inner council is kind of like all of the councillors and the human non-dragon politicians. And then the elder council is like the older dragons who, represent the draconic element of the city. And both, they both discuss certain topics, and both have sort of like, not quite an equal say, but definitely do have a say in the city.
Oh, awesome.
And it's just kind of like, it's a very interesting topic for the city to talk about. Like, this would be a big deal, right? The construction of a temple to a foreign god, but also a god that the church is like, no, Grave Father bad, do not worship.
Interesting.
So that's about the entire article there, Ophelia. Anything you didn't expect there?
My
Obviously.
shrine getting a mention.
I know.
Amazing.
And your name as well.
I mean, someone's been to see it, and then
Yes. Well, yes, potentially.
yeah.
Well, remember the Clarion is the one, they interviewed Xanthias after the fashion show and things like that.
It's amazing.
Yes,
So
yes.
first shrine.
First official
In
shrine.
Umera, that's right.
Technically,
Have you
yeah. Technically, yours was the
traveling
first.
to Erdiskir? Seems like a lot of Black Dragonborns
Honestly,
are...
I think I might do, yes. Yeah, there's been a lot of interest in the Grey Father from Erdeskir, so it would be an interesting place to go, I think. They like necromancy a lot.
They do, they do. So anyway, and also counter-protest.
If you would like, in the article as well, it does mention some other names that might be relevant to you. It would mention the Councillor of Nightwalk, the current Reeve of Nightwalk, who is the kind of head of the councillors for that, is a man called Draxus Trey. Very popular, is a devotee of Malia and is currently, apparently the article says that he's does not seem to be willing to share his opinion quite, openly about the construction of the temple. You would also read that Councillor Jalia Windsinger of the Bronze Bellows district is one of the advocates in favor of the temple, saying that opening up the city to new religious ideas as well as new magical teachings could only be a benefit to the mages and citizens of Kalskaris. Seems to be a very magically focused councillor.
Yeah. Bronze Bellows is the district of... For which region, sorry?
Suncrest, Bronze Dragons, so
Yes.
Suncrest Arts.
Yeah, okay.
They like us there.
They do. Well,
Yeah.
So far.
some people don't.
Oh, and another name that would come up in the article is Vizana Umbris, who is a wealthy merchant of the Nightwalk district, is apparently rumoured to be donating quite significantly to the temple's construction.
Cool.
Who was that?
Vizana, Vezana, Umbris, Umbris.
No apostrophes. I'm not doing that again.
Grigory's Words and Wonders.
Yes.
Apostrophe. Funniest shit I've ever heard.
Still not recovered.
No, I still think about it.
Yeah, and I think those are the main sort of like call-out names that
Awesome.
you would see in the article.
Who did this? Caused quite a buzz.
We haven't rolled any skill checks yet, but we should do fate just in case.
Ah,
Watch me
yeah.
roll a 2. 3.
Oh, that's a dice for me.
6.
5.
I'm gonna roll a 7.
So 2 for you guys, 1 for me so far.
5.
Oh wow, okay. So that is
alive.
4 for you.
5 alive.
4 and 1, hell yeah.
It's me,
Oh, no.
sat on my own there.
4.
Wow.
5 and 1.
You guys are
Me
stacked
bringing the
up.
tone down.
Suck it,
Thanks,
Stephen!
Stacked up.
Not
Great
today,
sign of a
Stephen.
hatchball.
Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Could use all
Altheya?
our fate.
Listen, you've got all the names. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of protests. How are you guys feeling about that?
I expected it, to be honest. We had a
Okay.
similar sort of resistance in Ashen Rest, right? Or you had a similar resistance in
That's
Ashen Rest.
true. It's
so,
just a bigger city, so
Yes.
more people. But there's probably more people who are also interested, so it will balance, maybe?
Hope so. Yes. I mean, there's some big donators. That's very interesting. Yeah, it seems mostly positive. Hopefully.
I'm sure they have it in hand. They would have expected this, right?
I suppose so. Yes.
Lots of security.
A
Yeah.
lot of
It'll be
guards
fine,
in the
right?
city.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We're just guests there. They've
Yeah.
got security. They've got
We've got Vrix as well.
we've got
We have
bricks.
bricks.
So we'll be fine.
You have me.
Yes.
What about...
I nearly shot the tiny child with a satchel of papers, but I assumed that they were not a threat.
Please don't shoot.
Good
tiny
assessment.
Yes, but yeah.
What
don't shoot
about
tiny children.
the hatch balls?
I'm just reading about that now. It says
It's a small article. It's basically saying that the upcoming tournament concludes on Founding Day, and that it's the last few days to wrap up any remaining games, basically.
Does it talk about the other teams and their standings?
I guess it would. I don't have all the team names yet, but it would definitely. The Alleycats are like near the bottom, basically.
But
below
not
us?
the bottom.
They're not the bottom, but if they lost every single game if they lose every game that they've got left to play, the last 3 games, they will finish bottom, and they will basically
And if they win every game?
if they win, well, as long as they win 1 game, they'll remain in the
Right,
sort of
right.
like because basically like the top teams get to play a special match on Founders Day, and if they win at least 1 one game, they will get to play in that special sort of game. If they win all 3 games, they will seed in sort of like the top 4, and then they will go into the actual proper. They would have a chance to win the whole championship on Founders Day. Basically. Awesome.
Right.
Right, no pressure.
But I would say the Burn Bright Boars are one of the top teams.
Burn Bright Boars.
Along with who would be some of the other really?
You can just say the district.
Bulls, sorry,
Burn Bright Bulls.
Burn Bright Bulls, sorry. I would say that, like, I imagine that Mistwald actually have a really good team because they're like very fit and healthy.
Of course they do.
The Ice Heart District probably has a good team as well.
Can't play in hot temperatures though.
Yeah, I think that that's definitely.
They need to acclimatise to it.
And then I would say Azar Step. So I would say Azar, Ice Heart, Mistwald, and Caldra are like the top teams. The metallic teams don't seem to rate as strongly, and the Coil, there is a team for the Coil as well that doesn't seem to play very well.
Got it.
Do they play like home and away games in their districts? Because if Ice Heart played in that district, it's artificially colder.
Yeah.
Which means that they would be stronger.
They do basically. You play like in the different districts.
Other teams have to acclimatise to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but on the Founders Day, it will be held in the central sort of like tournament arena, basically, like where normally the night tournaments and jousts take place.
Cool.
So it'll actually be played there.
Yeah.
And knowing Kelskaris and this being quite a magical place, they probably would be like, cool, we're gonna like neutralize the temperature, so it's like a flat, it's not too cold, it's not too hot, Whereas if you go and play in like, exactly, yeah.
Don't even start.
Listen, I think they want it to be a nice, fair final tournament, basically.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's not too much written on there.
So there you go. Not too bad. Not bottom of the leaderboard. Leaderboard.
League
tables.
Leaderboard.
League tables.
It says leaderboard in here, but I'm pretty sure this newspaper is AI generated.
I'm going to say it's leaderboard.
Fuck this tournament.
It says here this was co-authored by ChatGPT.
No, it doesn't say that.
No.
Okay. Anyway, that's the news.
Right. Brilliant. Does anyone know where
There's a few other pages, but
there's quite a lot. Like the Clarion is kind of a good source of just information. If you had questions,
whoa, mama!
It's you.
It's not a sun. It's not the sun. There is not page 3 model.
Is there a little cartoon section?
Cartoons?
They have a little cartoon or something.
There probably would be like a kind of political illustration
Oh, is there
kind
a
of thing.
little puzzle? I like the little puzzles.
There would be puzzles, yeah.
Is there a horoscope?
There probably would be, yes. There'd probably be like some sort of version of an Althean horoscope.
Rowan, what's yours?
That's all superstition. I'll get my premonitions from Clever Toad. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I wonder if they have a clever toad in Kelskaris.
Do you know what? Actually, it would be. It would be the astrologer would be a Jotnir who knows giant stars, and it's all based on like giant star signs, basically.
Yeah.
But it would be like a Jotnir who's like a seer, like a Jotnir seer. So probably like a storm giant Jotnir.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like
or a
little,
silver dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the two.
or a little advert for like
no, the silver dragon also
mystic,
makes sense.
like a Mystic Meg type thing, but it just says ZZZ in the corner, and it's just like
Well,
terrible
listen,
advert and-
maybe there's an ad for a product made by ZZZ Industries. But, Industries, yeah.
He's doing well.
Scaled up. Warming.
No. He's doing really well.
Box of roasting.
Yeah. Box of roasting.
He's invented the air fryer.
Oh, you can put it on your counter.
That is the kind of thing that a magician would make, that you would have.
It's a little drawer on the bottom.
Yeah. It's actually a bound tiny elemental who just screams anytime you Freedom! Let me free! No! And then you shut the box.
Then the potatoes now!
But then your food comes out, but it has little bite marks in it, because that's how it gets fed.
It's amazing.
It's the tax for
Yeah.
cooking it. Yeah, the cheese tax.
I'm going to be honest, Gruff, I don't understand the cartoon on the back.
Right, okay.
It's way beyond me. It's also about people I don't know, so...
Can I get the bit that says about my shrine being the first official shrine? Can I just cut that bit out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I want to preserve that for eternity, somehow.
Sure. Keep Ignarius's quote in there as well. That's a good one.
That was amazing. Oh, an official statement from Duke Ignarius himself.
You imagine that probably won't earn Duke Ignaris a lot of favours with the church, but, you know, he doesn't care.
City, fuck off.
He's like, look, I let you worship your weird gods. Let the sister worship hers. Like, that's the way he genuinely sees
You're
it. It's
all
like,
weird.
It's all nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, it's all mortal religion.
Exactly.
That's for non-dragons. I don't care about that.
I love that. So good.
All right. So yeah, you've got, like, as I said, it's about midday. You do have like a couple of hours before Gruff has to sort of make his way to the coil. If there is anything that you would like to do, otherwise we can just skip ahead and say you guys explore the city and then head over to Gruff's. Like, we don't have to fill every hour.
Is
Why
there
don't
any?
we go to... Oh, sorry. Go.
Sorry, is there anywhere in the local vicinity that I can buy some oranges?
Yeah.
for
Absolutely.
training.
Yeah, you
I
can
should
buy.
do that.
Yeah, you can go and buy like fresh fruit. Probably cost you like a silver piece to buy like a bag of oranges.
We could go and ask the about the professor. If we have a little bit of time, we could
In
go
the academy?
Yeah.
How far? That's in the centre, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So you would probably have to split off from Gruff if you wanted to do that.
I might not have enough time to do it, but that's okay. I can get on with it.
I can go after. It's probably open all hours. Academy. No end to knowledge. That's what they say, right? I don't know. They probably say that. Sounds like
know.
something they would say.
I've never come across them before.
No, I mean, well, except Braxton Fuckstick or
Well,
whatever
yeah,
his name
but
was.
I've never come across their official building before.
We walked past it.
In other districts, in our travels, in my travels across the continent.
Right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah. Anyway, we can go after.
We can go after training.
He's not there anyway. Ran away.
True.
It's true.
Spot of lunch.
Bitch. Yes.
Spot of lunch.
Yeah, you could easily find a delightful place. Would you want to eat in Burnbright, or would you like to like find somewhere? Because when you with Burnbright, so you would be coming out here. The coil, you sort of are making your way up towards Brass Bellows. So you could pop into Frost Hill and have food there. You can get something on the coil. You could pop into Brass Bellows and eat there.
Frost Hill sounds cool.
So that'd be Ice Heart food, basically.
Yeah. Oh, Gruff, can we go to Frost Hill?
It's all slushies.
Why are you asking me?
Because
For lunch.
You might like it.
for lunch.
Okay.
What was food?
Why do you need my permission?
What was food from Ice Heart?
Is it?
Frost
Yes,
Hill is the
Frost
Ice
Hill.
Heart district.
Oh,
yes.
Silver Dragons, yes, that is me.
Literally
Silver.
called Frost
Yeah,
Hill.
No, I don't know. What? I'm thinking about Ash Ball. I'm thinking about the game.
Ash ball.
Ash
It's
Ball.
okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
How about this, Gruffith? You get a little thing, because you're talking about gifts for your team to build morale. Something from Iceheart, from Frost Hill, for each of them, and teach them a little bit about where you're from.
Oh, well, I got some oranges. Is that not bribery enough? I mean, treats enough. I don't know what you do.
Oranges.
No,
Oranges are not really big treats, you know, like pastry treat. Orange.
Well, it's healthy and, you know,
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
good
but-
for the sport.
quenches
thing,
your
but-
thirst to training.
Yeah.
When I
but-
was their age, I wasn't really big on healthy.
Have you ever played sport in your life, boyo?
No.
Right.
No. I did a duel at one time. That's good sport.
That was
Been in a lot of fights.
a couple of months ago, though.
Been running.
The one against your brother,
No, yeah.
the traumatic one.
No, I
meant as
wouldn't
a
call it. It's exercise, though, right?
Not really, no.
It was exercise, mate.
It's like bursts of activity over
Yeah.
long period. Like you're not doing it every day.
No.
You know, it's not like
No,
hit.
it really
You're not doing a hit
Consistency.
class every day.
Yeah. That was more for survival. That was more we would
He is
die
doing a
if we
hit.
didn't.
Alive now, though.
We are alive now,
Yeah.
yes.
It's
so-
not on a regular.
Yes.
So, what were we talking about?
Very tiny.
Oranges.
Thanks, Vrix.
Oranges.
Well,
Right,
we
no,
could
but
get,
let's
maybe we could look in some of the little shops and see if there's something that would be suitable.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe like
Bigger bribe.
little plush versions of the enemy team that they can beat up.
I like that.
I suppose. I need to find out what their team is, though.
That would probably just support the other teams with, buying their merchandise.
Yeah.
That's a good counterpoint. Yes.
A memento from
For my
Iceheart, I think, would
Oh,
be
I
nice.
suppose so. Let's go have a look then.
Let them get to know you so that, they can warm to their coach. The ice.
That's good. That's funny.
Yeah.
But then I might melt.
That's very...
We'll hold you up We will be there and we will scoop you up into a bucket, and then you will just be Gruff in a bucket.
Right, I don't like the sound of that. Shall we go?
Okay.
Yes, let's get some lunch.
Bucket of Gruff.
Sure. So you guys stop into Frost Hill, the Ice Heart district, for a bit of lunch. You end up probably being pointed towards one of the really common sort of touristy places to go for lunch, which is the Jarlstrom Longhouse. For you, Gruff, this instantly reminds you of your village longhouse back home. This is where the community, where the whole town would gather in an evening to listen to storytellers, to get warm, by the fire, and also normally eat communal meals. So they have these long, thin, sort of long tables that, you sit next to strangers, everybody's kind of sat together. This one is a bit more of like a bar inn, where there is like an actual bar that's been built into it, and there are rooms that can be hired out for staying the evening and things like that. But also it serves food and drink, no problem. The owner is you can see that they're sweating profusely because obviously it's not as cold as Ice Heart, but they're wearing a very traditional thick Ice Heart kind of traveling coat with big fluffy fur on the inside of their hood. Probably a dwarf, so kind of very short and stocky with this kind of like rounded, big round cheeks, big round nose, face kind of sticking out of it. And you can see that their earth skin is coming out of their sort of like hands and wrists. That's like these brassy kind of looking, like rounded like bolts, basically. Who is Jarlstrom. This is the Jarlstrom. Eric Jarlstrom is the owner. And he's like, yes, welcome, come in, and sort of bustles you around. The ceiling is very low, so Rowan, you are like really having to like crouch as you sort of step down, and it's very low ceilinged. But that means that the warmth rises, and it's very toasty and warm in here. There is like a heavy smoke, but it smells of like wood chips and smoked kind of that really nice campfire-y kind of smell. You sit down and enjoy a lunch of, because it's not really a place where you order, you get like whatever the lunch of the day is, and it would be dire penguin meat, with Ice Heart vegetables, so like root vegetables, so like kind of hearty tubers and seasoned, and not really a lot of spices, but a lot of kind of everything's grilled and softened with sauces. It's like a big, thick, heavy, like stewed sauce that's drizzled over everything. The dire penguin meat is like quite thick, but for you, Gruff, this, oh my god, it's like being home. And then there's an extra treat. A part of it is brought out is felsturming, which is very stinky. Pickled fish. Ice devil fish.
Right. Okay, this
is a little
is,
pot of it with bread to like dip in and smear it, and smear it on.
This is going to be a bit of an acquired delicacy. Oh, this is a treat. You're in for a treat, my friends.
I mean, this would be a real luxury back home. Like, you would have this for, like, special occasions.
Well, it smells really bad.
Oh, that's just, that's the smell of good aging.
We're going to need to get you something before you go and teach the kids, because they're not going to want to be near you if your breath smells.
Well, fuck. Look, nothing you can say is going to take away from this moment. You don't understand. This is... Oh, look, this is a treat.
This is pure Ice Heart, is it?
This is a treat, boyo.
And what's this, this meat here?
Oh, well, that's dire penguin.
What? Ooh. What do you...
Well, pretty common out there, actually.
I mean, they're a menace.
Yeah.
They're like,
by them.
Yeah.
How do you...
They all attack you if they catch you out on, like, the ice and stuff.
How do you harvest them?
Oh, well, they tend to attack us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they swarm our boats and try to eat our fish.
Oh, like
so they're like fish, these penguins? What are they?
Kind of like vermin, really.
Isn't it penguin? Penguin?
Oh, yeah, sometimes some dialects they say penguin.
Penguin.
Right.
Yeah. Some other parts of the coast they say penguin.
Penguin. Interesting. Well, I'll give it a go.
It's very tough. It's very like steaky kind of texture. It's quite a tough, but quite salty.
Make sure you add the sauce with it as well.
Yeah, the sauce is what kind of balances out the saltiness of it. It's kind of like a thick, mushroomy kind of heavy gravy sauce.
I could drink this sauce. This sauce is delectable.
How much?
So glad you enjoy it.
So lovely. Oh,
Don't rile her up.
But
much
do
is
you
just down the
partake in the Feldstürming?
no price.
Yeah, so as soon as you
Full go in
crack...
the jug, give it here.
The Feldstürming comes in like a clay pot with a lid, and it's like a seal, so it's like a proper... As soon as you pop the seal, yeah, like you are hit by this wafty, briny, fishy... stench, and you see Gruff like put like spoons it onto like these crisp flatbreads and like properly smears it. There's like a cream sauce that you put on.
Rowan's trying to imitate
It's delicious.
what Gruff is doing, but nowhere near the amount of sauce.
Small, a little, yeah.
A little tiny.
That seems a
little
bit
touch of
much.
it.
Also, it's quite stuffy in here, is it not?
It's quite stuffy.
Rowan's head is just like...
Yeah.
You're
Little crispy
eating
neck.
like crunch like that.
Did it feel
Homely,
like
isn't it?
sauce?
Oh yeah, I've drunk all the sauce.
You just drunk the mushrooms.
Well, I said how much.
Okay, nice.
No price.
But yeah,
for free.
the whole thing probably cost you about 2 gold for the whole everyone to eat.
5 silver.
Oh, my brother, thank you for this treat.
Oh, you're more than welcome. It's nice to see. You know, we don't get a lot of mostly folks who are already living here, so we only get a few travellers from homeland, from home, coming through. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's nice to. We try and get a few things in fresh. We do a lot of stuff for the tourists, but I got you the good stuff.
Understandable. Thank you so much. It's real luxury here.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Takes me back home.
Ah,
Really
more than welcome.
does.
More than welcome. Well, we're always here if you need a lovely meal from home. We do rotate the meal. It's different food every day. And also, you should come by in the evening. We have a Sadakorja every night. So
We should do that. Oh, you get an experience of storytelling.
Oh.
Now, it won't be as good as my Ceridwen, but, you know, I'm sure others will suffice.
I'd love to go.
You can do that one night. Is there anywhere, do you know of anywhere that has good little trinkets or gifts from Iceheart?
Oh,
Might be
aye,
able to
yes.
gift people?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've got loads of places like that. I suppose you want to head up into Kalon Avenue. That's the main sort of street, and there's lots of markets and things like that that run all around that. Hearthbourne Street is actually one. It's got a big open-air market, lots of homemade goods on Hearthbourne Street. We get a lot of our supplies for the food and things like that. There's a lot of food sellers, but also little trinkets and scrimshaw and that sort of thing up there as well.
Ice Heart.
That's very good.
This is very good.
I don't think I've seen any of those, but probably.
Well, they're missing out.
But yes, Hearthbourne Street, which is just off Kalon Avenue.
Right, thank you. What's it like mailing stuff back home from here?
Oh, we've got pretty good couriers. You can expedite it. We've got magic, so we have a few folks who teleport back to Kalon every few days. So normally, if you're lucky and you can catch one of those, they can get it delivered pretty sharpish.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, we've got animal messengers for letters. We've got sending stones, telegram service stations, that sort of thing. So it's quite easy to get. It'll take a day or two.
I might get one of those to send something back to Ceridwen.
Yeah, you should put some dire penguin in a box or
Well,
something.
she wouldn't need it. She's.
Inundated, attacked all the time.
I'll send her something from here.
The sauce.
Yeah, easily.
Ophelia drank all
You
that.
can't send
It's
us
gone.
sauce.
It's gone.
Ophelia, you got a little.
Again, it's like a
Also
local. It's a local source. Kedron would have plenty.
Yeah, she'd actually
But yeah, like you can definitely find a place here to send mail to. Depends on just again, it's how much you're willing to spend. Like if you spend a premium amount, they'll definitely give it to somebody who's making a teleport trip back to Kalon City, and then they'll transfer it from there.
Sends Antheus there.
Yeah, I mean you could.
Oh, freeze.
I've sent you a boy.
I'm here from Puppy.
But yeah, I mean, if you, after eating your meal and paying for it and enjoying that, if you head to Hearthbourne Street, it depends on what you're looking for, but mainly you see that the Iceheart district, Frost Hill, is all about like handmade goods. It's a lot of like leather goods, a lot of furs, but Scrimshaw is the other big thing. So they kind of take like the tusks and things out of the creatures that they kill, the dire penguins and stuff like that, and then they carve figurines or combs, whistles and flutes, those sorts of things. They do a lot of those from Scrimshaw, from the tusks and bones and things like that. They try to make sure that like nothing is really wasted, you know.
So I've got an idea. It ties into an idea I had for training later on. So I would like to shop for little bone whistles. Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's all I will say now.
Yeah, easily found. To buy, do you want one for each member of the team? So 11 of them. So you probably have to shop a few different market stalls. And they all have different things. Like some of them are done like creatures. So you get like bears, you get a couple of like dire penguins, like kind of like shaped like that. Some have done in the shape of like boats. Some of the whistles are probably done in like mythical creatures like yetis and knights and things like that. So there's all these different kind of designs, and you get like a mixture of them basically. But yeah, you buy 11 Scrimshaw bone whistles basically.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll work out a price for that. It won't be too much. It's going to be a handful of gold.
Nice. See, that's a nice little thing that they can keep, and it's from Iceheart, and then it associates it with you. But we can also get the oranges because that is important.
Oh, I already bought them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's good. It's an half-time snack.
Yeah.
Keep you going.
Oh, I thought you were going to throw them at them.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I don't know what your coaching structure is.
I don't know what my coaching structure is.
Well,
I don't
consider
wanna
throwing them.
I don't want to see his. That sounds horrible. Cynthia.
No, me and Ophelia, I think, are aligned on this. We just need to drill down on Hawkins and get right to his core. Shatter him from the inside out and build him back up again to be a good boy.
That was my job, I think.
Hawkins is
No, I know. I'm just saying, consider it.
I have.
Okay, good.
Yeah, considered, thank you.
Yeah.
I could do with you keeping an eye on that Pippa.
the
Me?
one. Yeah.
Pippa
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has a lot of sharp objects upon herself.
definitely has a knife.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm like 90% sure we saw them with a knife.
Yep.
100% has a knife.
He was wielding a knife.
Yeah. Okay. Why? I can do. Yeah. Absolutely. Scares me. Why? I can do that.
Are you scared of Pippa and her knife?
Are you not? You remind me of Pippa. Small, knifey.
That's fair.
You take Pippa. I'll take Pippa.
Well, no.
Whatever Gruff says.
Daisy's already working with Venora.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay. So I've just Pippa. No one else. You don't want me to like just Pippa?
Well, I need to find.
It's going to be a full-time job.
I need to find out more about the rest of the team and see who suits,
Yeah.
a little bit of guidance.
Just try and encourage her not to get stabby whilst playing the game.
Now, I don't think you guys think this of me, but I've heard people describe me as stabbable.
No.
Very stabbable.
So, thank you, Vrix.
Small,
maybe,
fleshy.
Yeah,
Sometimes annoying.
sometimes annoying. Only sometimes. Thank you, Vrix. Nicest thing you said.
I like it when you use magic to incinerate things.
I'm really good at that. Maybe I could. No.
No.
Pippa. I can work with Pippa. I can work with Pippa.
It's only a small knife. It's fine.
I don't want to get stabbed with anything.
I'll heal you. It's fine.
That's great. Okay, yeah, Pippa. Who's everyone else taking?
Well, I need to think. I haven't really connected with the others, so I need to find out a bit more about them and have a think.
Sure.
Well, I think Hawkins would make a lot of difference to everybody because he's just terrible.
He sucks.
He's bad.
Yeah.
He's stabbable.
Misunderstood. Misunderstood.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If
Maybe.
we can direct him the right way, I think he'll do a lot of good for the rest of the
Yes.
team.
Yes.
I hope.
Okay.
I pray to the saints and scions every day.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We believe.
You've got this, Gruffith.
Yes.
Children.
You've got the whistles now, and that won't be noisy at all.
Why did it have to be children?
With that, you begin making your way towards the coil, towards the Peach House, retracing your steps. By the time you arrive a little early before the kids all start showing up. So you have a bit of time. The field that they use, this is really like, it was probably like kind of left as like an open garden space that's just been sort of abandoned and not really attended to for a long time. The ground is patchy with grass. There are like weeds and bushes that have overgrown far off to the sides. It's just clearly not been looked after by the local residents because it is sort of surrounded by townhouses and workshops and all that sort of thing. There is a ramshackle, half-broken shed that seems to contain the hatchball equipment. The goalposts, the nest posts have to be set up, dragged out and put up. There's like all the shin pads and knee pads and shoulder pads and things like that are all stored in here. They're all really just bad quality and they've not been looked after. They're worn, they're broken. The uniforms, as I said, like the actual team has been completely faded. The numbers on the back are like mostly gone as well. It's dusty. The shed is like full of like spiders and cobwebs, and it looks like there's definitely a few rats have been in and out of here. And the ground itself is actually quite hard. Like without that, grass that's growing through it, it's really turned to sort of like a dusty, dirty kind of clay, mud-like substance, and it's not the most pleasant environment to play on or like work with, basically.
Since we're early, can I spend a bit of time, and obviously up to you how much time I have, spending some time casting mending on the kit just to kind of repair the worst offenders, and then also using create water to just like I was about to say moisturize. What I meant was
Moisturise the ground,
hydrate.
please.
I meant
Moisturize the ground.
Like I want to moisturize the ground with water. So just like not waterlog it, but just kind of make it a bit more like spongy.
Is it just you doing that? Like, is it just Gruff, or is anybody else gonna help out?
We could help out by getting water. Is there any like wells or anything nearby?
There's definitely wells, but there's no like watering cans or anything like that. So you would be sort of having to like use your own water skins to like go around and like try and water the ground and things like that.
I think Phoebe and Percy would help just pull up some of the weeds around the perimeter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, easily done. Like there's like clearly bushes that are like actual nice bushes, but they've just been left to overgrow.
Yeah.
But then there are all these like thick weeds and ivies and stalk grasses that are like pulling through, and that's like can just be ripped out and thrown away.
Nasty. Ugh. Ow.
Rowan.
Rowan's going to invent the sprinkler.
Okay.
Right.
With performance of creation.
Right.
So
I don't believe you can create moving parts with your sprinkler.
Unless with spoons.
So
you would have to like build it.
Yeah, it's an assembly piece.
Right.
Oh, not another.
That's going to involve a check for you to build it.
That's fine. I'll nail it.
Okay.
And then, the water itself is what spins the device.
Right, okay.
The velocity of aquaponics.
Right. Where's the velocity of this water coming from?
From a highest position.
So you pour it in high, it fills in, and then it
starts spinning.
Right, okay. Can you give me are you proficient with Tinker's tools?
Yeah. Not this character.
No, I didn't think so. So this would just be a straight intelligence roll.
Sure.
Use fate.
You may use fate, absolutely.
Not loads.
Straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence. You have no proficiency in this.
20.
Really?
So -1.
Use your magic creation to create your sprue, which you've established before that you can do.
Right.
You use your sword to like pop off all the pieces and then begin to assemble this device that you've imagined.
Okay, so you click in here.
Screws on, like, you rotate.
Oh, it's got a good spin to it.
Yep, and then you find this thing where you pour in water from the top, it flows down, and it only lasts as long as water's pouring in at the top.
Yeah,
but
you keep topping it up.
Yeah, so it's exhaustive work for whoever's doing that, but totally doable. And yeah.
There you go, this will save some time, Griffith.
That's wonderful.
Is it like portable so you can move it to different parts of the pitch? Yeah.
I would say it had wheels, but I'm pushing at that point.
Gruff, why don't you give me a nature check as well as you're going around and sort of like watering the ground?
Nature. For a druid, I am garbage at this.
You have plenty of fate if you want to spend one.
I will take a fate because I am -1 at nature.
Okay.
For reasons I don't know. Mathematics. 17 -1, 16.
16. I would say that with a 16, I mean, you can tell that this ground, there is like good ground here. Like it's not been neglected that badly. It's just not been attended to in a while. And you are a druid. Like if you spent some time, there is magic that you could prepare to actually make this quite a nice, luscious pitch, potentially, which would be a lot nicer for the kids to play on. Because right now it's just kind of dreary and miserable as well. But yeah, with that, you can probably like things like plant growth or something like that would be enough to like relawn this whole pitch basically. But you also go around and you start mending like the equipment, and it's not so much that it's like actually broken. You definitely mend a couple of pieces here and there. It's just worn and like old and cheap, and it's not really being kept up to a good standard. And like the protective like knee pads and shoulder pads, they're so thin from overuse that they're probably not actually doing that much. So it kind of de-incentivizes the kids to tackle very hard or to even bother trying to block, because they know that it's just going to hurt, if they get caught. So the nest ball prongs, which are like the goals, the nest they're called the nests. It's basically the goals that they've got to score through. Those, you erect those, and it's sort of like you have to extend them out, these like, wooden kind of rickety beams, plant them in the ground. And by the time you've kind of done all this, unless there's anything Daisy and Xanthius are doing during all of this.
Just helping wherever we get pointed, probably. Okay. And yeah.
So probably helping like Percy and Ophelia, like pulling up some of the weeds and like helping with Rowan's watering.
Paint?
Yeah.
You do? Enough to maybe repaint all the lines on this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Gruff, do you want me to burn away the lines?
Oh, I suppose that could help. Try not to set fire to anything else, though.
Right.
Well, I could maybe go and buy some.
I think it'd be good to repaint the lines.
Probably white is probably clearer.
Okie doke.
It's a good idea, though, Xanthius. Well done.
Some sort of paintbrush, but it's wheel-like. Then on some sort of stick. And you can walk along. Give me a day.
Okay.
Performance of creation. Don't ever let a player make a sprue with it. That's a DM tip for you.
That's on Wizards of the Coast, man.
When are you going to make a Gundam?
Oh my god.
It would not function. It would be a model, but you could make a model. I think it's only, you can create large now, right, with your performance creation. So yeah, it's like a 10-foot by 10-foot sprue.
Big. I mean, that's
hundreds of
two
regular
kids.
size ones.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, by the time you've all finished, Daisy and Xanthius, it's not very hard for you to go and buy like a bucket of paint, basically.
Yeah.
Come back with some brushes. And the two of you paint on new lines, make it look a little bit more fresh, just as the first couple of kids begin to arrive. You would definitely see that there's a couple who arrive a lot earlier than the others. Guntram, the young dwarf.
Nerds!
Yeah, basically, the nerds.
Yeah, shut up.
Young Guntram arrives quite early. Pippa also arrives quite early as well.
Do you want to shout nerd at Pippa?
No!
Paulie, the goblin, and Barnabas as well. And then the others sort of filter in as and when they can. Hawkins arrives the latest, actually after he's supposed to be here. So, like, you're waiting for him to show up, sort of saunters in, casual as anything, like, big deal. Okay, you have to wait for me. Sort of throws his bag to the side.
I'd start without him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. He sort of arrives. What do you have the team doing? Like, how do you set up your training day?
So I feel like we'd start with a little bit of
isometric exercises.
well, yeah, like dynamic stretching and that kind of thing. Like just start.
So I think like you try and sort of you welcome everybody and like get them to start stretching. And Pippa is just like, Hawkins ain't here. We can't start without Hawkins.
Well, this is the allocated time, though.
Yeah, but, like, Hawkins ain't here.
Well, I'm sure he can get stuck in whenever he turns up.
And there's this, like, look at, like, everybody sort of, like, looks at each other like, you can't start without him.
This time is the team's time. So the team needs to be here on time. And if you're not here on time, then you're not here for the team, are you?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Woo!
There you go.
Very good.
Persuasion, fucking hell. Lafayette.
Sure. Burn through it. Please burn through it.
12.
You get the sensation that, like, there's definitely a couple of nods and things like that. Like, you see Guntram is like, this is the team's time. It's time, if he's not here, we should start without him and stuff. You see a couple of the other more quiet ones. Baron, the young Jotnir, just is like, again, always staring at the floor, very like hunched, like very self-conscious, doesn't seem to be engaging. Paulie says just like, yeah, team time, team time, go, go, go. And seems to be like very energized, but like, yeah, come on, let's play. But Pippa and Athana are just totally not into it. They're just sort of like, okay, I guess, but like, we can't play until Hawk. Like, they're still not convinced by it. And you kind of get them all stretching, and you can see that this is kind of new to a lot of them. Like, they normally just go straight into like playing, so this idea of like warm-ups and stretching, they're probably not too used to it. You see Barnabas is struggling, bless him. He's just so big, and he's very clearly not in shape, and is like really, really struggling. And you can see Pippa and Paulie and Emil and Davian sort of giggling and laughing at him because he's like, he can't even like reach his toes when he bends over and stuff because he's too big. You see that Athana is very good though at the stretches. She seems to be extremely flexible and very dexterous, and is sort of trying to like, she's kind of showing off a little bit, but almost like you get the sense of like not quite. But yeah, you kind of pick up on a few things. Hawkins, as I said, arrives really late, and he kind of looks like you've kind of got everybody probably at this point like running, like doing some like running exercise and stuff, and he's like, what the hell, like you started without me?
Well, you were late.
Yeah, but like
my responsibility is to the team. 10 of them were here, so I got them started.
Well, I guess, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess they need it, right? They need the extra time. So, yeah, good on you, coach. Well done. Yeah, they need to do the extra work. Yeah, you're right.
Right, start with your stretches, please.
Stretches?
Yes.
All right, okay. It's like start stretching, like, I guess, like...
Well, you're doing the same thing everyone does. We do everything as a team together. And if you may, please can you turn up on time next time?
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. I was, I had stuff I had to do at school, so I'll try. Is that okay?
Well, it's your team. You are part of the team. Respect the time.
All right. Kind of makes this big dramatic gesture like this guy, and you see like some like Pippa and his little cronies like, but he's just like this guy.
I just like bark at Hawkins, just like not like a dog. I mean, like,
just row.
It's like, get stretching now. Do what Gruff says.
Give me an intimidate roll.
She's fed up with his back chat.
Give me an intimidate roll.
With fate.
Oh, with fate, yeah please. Okay.
Work. 29.
29.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna spend a point of fate to add like a complication. So you scare the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Like he's like, Jesus, right, calm down. But you get the impression that like Hawkins will remember this, right?
Yeah.
Like he is just like when you sort of like when he starts stretching and like he does quiet down and he focuses on it, but you catch him like shooting daggers at you.
Yeah, go
like,
for it,
this
bro.
point on.
Yeah. Let's see what he does.
Hawkins.
Hawkins
Ophelia.
Yeah. Hawkins hates
So,
Hawkins. Feelings mutual.
Basically, anything that isn't an intimidate roll, you'll have disadvantage.
Yeah.
If you try and do anything with Hawkins that is not scaring him, basically, or shouting at him, he is not interested, and you will have disadvantage on any future rolls. Okay. Eventually, Hawkins kind of does his stretches. He races through it so he can start doing the sprints, but he also completes that a lot quicker. The rest of the team is kind of slow. With people like Guntram and Barnabas and Baron, they are quite slow because they're big, they're like heavy, they're not particularly athletic. And so by the time they've finished, Hawkins is actually caught up to them, and he kind of seems none the worse for wear. Like, the kid is athletic. Like, unfortunately, that is something that you pick up on, in that he is very, very athletic and very good at what he's doing. But yeah, so you sort of finish them all warming up. What's your next move, and what does everybody else want to kind of get involved with?
So I think the next one would be, I am going to run a drill, and I've got a drill in mind.
Okay, great.
So yeah, people can help with that, or like help. I think
you tell us what like Gruff's doing.
Yeah, I would ask, like, I will set the drill, and then ask my team, the squad, the adults in the room.
Your sub coaches.
Yeah, to like observe, help, like, maybe break out with the little groups and stuff like that, and help with that. So be like, okay, so I wanted to start again. My name is Griffith, and I'm from tomorrow. And you may have met Saren last time, and Saren flaps, on Gruff's shoulder. What I didn't tell you is what Saren is for. So Sarah and I, we fish together, and we do that through communication. And I will whistle, and upon my whistle, Saren will shoot up in the air, and then I'll whistle again, and she'll make a kind of maneuver, and then I'll whistle a third time, and she'll come back.
Okay. Can you give me an animal handling roll to see how impressive a display this is?
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Come on, I need something.
Sure.
21.
21. It's an impressive display. Like, you kind of whistle, Saren obeys, and you see all of the kids are definitely watching, not quite in awe, but they're watching very attentively. The sharp whistle sound definitely sort of catches all their attention, and even like Hawkins and Pippa, the sort of the troublemaker ones, they are sort of intrigued by this display. You definitely get the sense that Hawkins is like, where is this going? Like, there's this kind of like, okay, get to the point. But you see Guntram is like nodding his head, like he's like, oh yeah, okay. And you would also see Venora also seems to get where you're going with this, basically. But yeah, continue.
We work well together because we communicate together. We know how to talk to each other. We know how to talk to each other quickly and effectively. We have certain ways of communicating to communicate different things. What I've noticed from yesterday, you don't talk to each other. Okay, you maybe shout, and you maybe throw things around, and you rib each other, that's okay. But what I want to work on is sharpening up communications with each other. Because if you can sharpen that up, well, you're going to keep the other team on the back foot, especially because they won't know what you're calling for.
You see, like, some nods of heads, like, Hawkins, like, because you've related this specifically to the game, like, Hawkins is actually like, yeah, I've been saying the same thing, like, we just get people that don't talk, and he points to people like Tristan and Venora, he's like, yeah, get them to talk, like.
But do you listen?
Yeah, of course we listen.
Do you listen?
Yeah. You don't get
Be a bite this kid.
But what I would say is that when he calls out some of the other kids, even some of the neutral kids, his non-cronies, like Guntram nods his head as well. Like, you kind of get this impression that, like, he's not lying. Like, definitely there are kids in this group who don't communicate ever. And yeah, Hawkins is a loudmouth and he's annoying as hell. But when you watch him play, he does he's like, come on, cross over, and he's trying to coordinate them. But he's a bully, and he does it in a bullying way.
Yeah. Communication is about talking, and it's about listening. It's about call and response. Do you understand me? So.
They kind of nod their head. You get a couple of like, yes, coach, and yeah.
I want those of you who are quiet to find your voice. And I want those of you who have voices to start listening. Now, to help with this, I've got you all something from Chamorro. And I'll start handing out the whistles that we bought in the market.
They kind of look at them weird. Athana like looks at hers like quite happily because it's made of bone, and it's like, oh, this is cool. She's kind of like the gothy elf girl. Paulie immediately like puts it in his mouth. This goblin kid tries to like eat it, and it's like, and like blows into it, makes the super loud, and he's like, you see the others kind of like take them, sort of curiously look at them, but yeah, it definitely seems to like they all sort of like hold them out, you know.
So I'll set them a little drill that's basically I'll split them into pairs to start with, I think, and it will be like I'll teach them 3 basic signals, you know, sort of pass to me, defend that, like run there, and something like strike or something like that. So 3 different basic commands and 3 basic different whistles, and I'll set them in pairs and get them practicing, just learning what the like one will whistle and the other will be like, oh, that's attack, oh, that's return, oh, that's like, you know, defend.
So as you're kind of explaining this, one of them, Davian, who's this fabulous, but coach, we're not allowed to have these whistles when we actually play. What are we supposed to do when we actually play?
We'll think of code words, but for now, this is what I want you to do. I wanted to share a little bit of my home with you all.
All right, fine, I suppose.
And also, if you learn this, you might be able to start speaking to Seren.
Make a roll to see how many.
I mean, like, you know, they can like work with Seren.
Sure.
Like,
very few of them seem to be interested in that. You don't get the sense, these are all city kids. Like, they're not like, oh, wow, special animal. Like, they're just sort of like, whatever. You know, they're teenagers. They're not
just
little
gonna
kids.
say that.
Sure.
Like,
but that's the thing. It's like, they don't seem to react to that as an incentive, right? Who do you pair them all up? Who are the pairings that you do? That's kind of important.
I think I would I pair them up specifically? I kind of would just do it randomly, like number yourselves 1 and 2. Like I would go in, like if they're in a shape, I'd be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then like, one's on this side, 2's on that side.
Okay, sure. In that case, because it will affect like who's paired up with who. So I'm gonna roll. I'll do evens and odds for each player. So Guntram is
and then
2.
there would be a group of 3, I think. Like
Pippa is a 2. Baron is a 2. If I run out, if I just do the same ones, then all the rest of them will be 1s. Emil is a 2. And then Tristan is also 2, so the rest are all 1s. And then, oh no. Hawkins and Tristan are paired up.
oh no.
Emil and Athana are paired up. Davian and Baron. Pippa and Tristan. Oh no, sorry, not Tristan. Pippa and Paulie, which is also very bad. And then
Chaos Twins.
Yeah, and then Guntram and who do I not have?
We will have an 11th, so I'll make a 3.
Yes, Nora. Well, it's tricky because Barnabas is obviously the Archkeeper, so it does not
still
normally.
Want him to take part in this. So I'd partner him with Venora.
Okay, so Guntram, Venora, and Barnabas, basically. So they're basically the 2 dwarfs and then this stocky little bear guy, basically. And yeah, you partner them up. I normally roll like an event to see how training goes, but based on these pairings, I don't think I need to.
It's an event in its own.
You watch them as they start like blowing these whistles, and immediately you get the sense of, and like you kind of ask the guys to like, are you asking the team, like your team, to like keep an eye on like certain groups,
like help out, like
what are you doing with that?
I think I wouldn't set any further commands to that. I'd just be like, right, could you just go and keep an eye
who's
and
keeping
coach
an eye on
and
who?
like.
Rowan will gravitate towards Tristan and Hawkins.
Okay.
Keep an eye on this dynamic going
Perfect.
on here.
I'll watch Paulie and Pippa.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You told me to watch Pippa.
He's dead.
I'll
Yeah.
watch the trio.
You watch
Goblins
the trio,
bearing the body.
yeah?
Who's left?
So you have Baron, who's the Yotnir, and Davian, who's the very fancy boy. And then you have Emil, who is the young bronze dragonborn boy, and Athana, who's the gothic elf girl.
I'll go with Athana.
Okay. Perfect. And then Gruff, you're kind of keeping like an open eye.
Yeah.
Xanthias, you watch as Pippa and this goblin Paulie begin playing, and within like 5 minutes, Pippa is like blowing this whistle, and Paulie is just like, ha, hatch ball, and is just ignoring it. Like the whistle is just like round his neck, and he's just completely ignoring it. And Pippa's like, you stupid fucking goblin, fucking, and like is like getting so angry.
Whoa, language.
He ain't fucking listening.
Paulie.
Huh?
Paulie, come here, buddy.
Hatch
Come
ball!
here. Yeah, hatch ball!
Hatch ball!
Fantastic.
He throws the hatch ball at you as hard as he can.
Try and catch it, I guess.
Yeah, give me this would be a acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics. 4.
I think that like, well, it's either do you want it to hit you and bounce off, or does it hit you but fold you like inwards? Like it's so hard it like wins you.
Can I cast shield?
You can, yeah.
All right, I got shield.
So like you see this ball, and it's like like he throws it. This little goblin throws it, and you're like, oh god! And you just quickly pull up this shield.
Okay.
And the ball just bounces off, and he just starts like, and he's saying in Goblin, which Gruff, I think maybe you now eventually overhear. He's just like, cheater, you're using magic. Not allowed. I can't use magic.
Sorry, I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
And he's like shaking his fist at you.
Hey.
And like Pippa's just like, see what I mean? This is what I gotta deal with. He don't listen, he's stupid. He never listens to anything.
He's not stupid.
He's stupid, he's dumb, he stinks. I hate this guy. I hate him.
He doesn't stink. Kind of stinks. Okay, now let's just practice.
He's just a reckless moron. And you see like Paulie's like, moron? Stupid? No, hatchball.
See, no, hatchball. I'm also reckless and stupid, Pippa. Now, let's try. Paulie, listen to me. Great start. Run over there.
Runs.
Okay, see, now that's easy,
Doesn't
Pippa.
stop running.
Come back, Paulie. No, Paulie's gone. Gruff, we lost one.
Right, what the bloody hell, Xanthias?
He's now just running laps around the pitch. I mean, the kid's got energy.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at him running laps.
I was saying Goblin, like,
Return to Coach Xanthias.
Paulie looks at you. You speak, my parents speak.
Oh.
You speak like my parents.
Yes, we had a goblin merchant once in Tremoro. Taught me a few things.
Nobody here understands. I've only just learned Common. I don't speak much Common.
All right, okay.
And you see that everybody on the team is like stopped what they're doing and is watching you for the first time
Right.
talking to this kid who nobody up to this point could understand.
Oh, Paulie, I'm so sorry. Do you understand the drill?
Not really. Well, you
Right.
blow, whistle makes a sound.
Okay.
Pippa is
We're
mad.
learning 3 specific signals like this, and each one means a certain thing. What I want is for Pippa to blow the whistle and you say which signal it is.
Okay. I can't. And he practices the words of like what signal it is, and then eventually he kind of gets it. Pippa looks at you like, you can speak his like goblin or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. And he understands you now? He understand what you were saying?
He understands perfectly.
All right, fine. We'll try again.
Pippa, let me give you something here, and I'll teach her, like, the goblin for the kind of words that I was trying to, the signals. So, like, run, defend, attack.
Sure.
Like, you know, and I'll teach her those 3 words.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, perfect. You watch, having had this like little moment where you've actually kind of explained it properly to Paulie and to Pippa as well and given them this thing, the two of them, like, you watch and suddenly like Paulie's listening and he shouts out the correct command and he runs, they pass, you know, she says go long, he goes long. And the two of them actually play really well together because they're both small, but they're both very agile and very quick. The two of them actually kind of really complement each other's playstyle, but they just did not get on because Pepper would be so mad that he would just never listen and he's too excitable. But now she can kind of yell at him and he does like stop and he does get too excited. And you see Pepper gets very frustrated when he'll like run and she's just like, no, come back, and like gets frustrated with him. But there is like a little bit of a breakthrough where the two of them do seem to be able to work pretty well together.
This is easy.
Yeah. As that, you kind of finish with that training. As you look over, Rowan, you've been watching Tristan and Hawkins like play for a little bit. And at first they're like doing the drill as normal. And then I think like you can tell, you don't need to make a roll for this. Tristan's just, his heart isn't in it. He does not want to be here. He's like doing the bare minimum that he has to do. But you can tell that he's clearly got the capability. He just doesn't want to do it. And like, I think Hawkins is like pass, like he blows the signal for pass. And Tristan just sort of half-asses it and throws it to him. And Hawkins just like, kind of is just like, typical Sister Trissy, just can't be fucking bothered, can you? Like, blah, 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 and starts, like, railing into him. Like, what's the matter? Those priests, like, the nuns got you too hard, like, scrubbing floors or, like, you know, mending, you know, washing dishes or whatever. Can you not be bothered to play with us anymore? And Tristan's just like, just stop, Hawkins. I don't want to have this fight with you. He's just like, why not, Sister Trissy? What's the matter? And, like, kind of gets up in his face. Not today. Don't do this today. And he's just like, do what? What? I'm not doing anything. And eventually it snaps.
Okay.
And you see, like, Tristan goes to shove Hawkins. Hawkins knows not to touch him, but he's doing just enough to, like, get in his face. Come on, Sister Trissy, what's the matter? Like, and then you just see this religious kid is like, I've had enough today, and goes to shove him.
Well, he will hit Rowan. As Rowan steps in between.
So, well, I think, like, you immediately go to step in and just get him before he looks up.
Hey, guys.
They, like, look up at you.
I put one hand on either shoulder.
What is this?
Let me tell you something. I've got new pants. And it's the most freeing thing I've ever had.
Coach, your friend's being real weird.
Just go with it for now.
Now what's going on here? You don't like him? You don't like him?
Oh, no, I like Sister Trissy just fine. I just wish that they actually fucking played the game.
Do you like being called that, Tristan?
Not particularly, no.
So, that doesn't sound like you like each other.
I don't like Hawkins, no. He's a bully, he's a loudmouth, he's arrogant, and he needs to learn to shut up and let people get on with their business.
Ooh. Hawkins?
Well, yeah, I am arrogant.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah, because I'm the best on the team. And this little prick doesn't want to be here. So why keep turning up? Why do you keep coming and just dragging the rest of us down? Like, you clearly don't want to be here. You'd rather be off with what? Your little nuns, your sisters in the church?
Okay, no more assumptions, please, Hawkins. Got a very...
Give me a persuasion roll, Rowan.
11 plus 11, 22.
22. I think that, like, Hawkins kind of looks up and he's like, he just holds his hands up and he's like, fine. But I'm not wrong, right? And Tristan's like, no, you're right. I don't want to be here. I
don't like hatchball?
I don't want to be playing this stupid game. I've got other important things to do, but the sisters say I have to come, I have to play. It's good for my physical education, but why do I care about
it sucks, right?
It's a stupid game. It's a stupid game for people that can't do anything else. And he's like looking at Hawkins when he says that, like...
Right. Ah, okay. Interesting.
I've got a higher calling, and it's a waste of my time to be here.
Oof, ouch. Hawkins?
I mean, what? Like, this, what, you think you're like some gift from the gods, from the Scions?
What's Tristan missing about hatchball, though?
It's fun. It's a good, like, it's a fun game. I'm not saying it's the be-all and end-all, but if you're gonna be here, be here. I don't like playing with these losers, but I turn up and I give 100%. And this guy isn't.
There's probably somewhere we can meet in the middle here. First of all...
I don't want to meet in the middle. I don't... Listen, you're not even our coach,
No,
Mr.
I'm not.
Rowan, was it?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to be here. Why should I bother?
I didn't bring you here.
No, I didn't bring me here. I'm being forced to be here by my caretakers. Look, I will play this stupid game, but I don't need to give you any more than I want to. And I don't particularly want to. And I'm sick of this guy giving me a hard time, calling me these names. What? Because I don't like your stupid sport? Because I don't want to be some drunkard in a tavern like you probably want to be? I've got a bigger purpose. I've got a higher calling. I like to read. I like to be quiet. Like, why is that such a problem to you? It's not. Just, want you to be, like, here on the team, I guess. Like, just think it's stupid that you turn up, like, in your fancy robes and, like, your nice, your stupid long hair. It's dumb. And you can see that Hawkins is flustered. Like, he's flustered.
I think you both raise very good points here. About each other.
Great. Like,
But
Hawkins
it's
is
not
like,
helping.
okay.
It's not helping anything, is it? You both come here and you're both frustrated, you're angry, and you don't...
I'm not angry. I love being here. I love playing this game. I just wish I didn't have to play with a bunch of losers and half-asses. I should be playing with a real team. I should be playing with actually good people.
Unfortunately, you don't get that choice.
No, I'm stuck here with these losers.
So what are we gonna do with the time that we have? Shout at each other?
Well, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Seems
I mean,
like a
having
waste of
conversations,
time.
I don't want to sit around holding hands, having whatever this is, this little powwow.
I just wanted to talk about my new pants, but apparently I can't do that.
Yeah, okay. Coach, this guy's weird. We're not talking to him anymore.
Oh, right. Sorry, what's going on over here?
All right.
I think, like, Hawkins is, like, gone off and he's now just practicing on his own.
Where's Hawkins gone off to?
Hawkins doesn't like Tristan. Tristan doesn't like Hawkins. Tristan doesn't want to be here. He's got a higher calling, which rubs Hawkins the wrong way because hatchball is Hawkins' life, and he's very good at it. And I think maybe there's some jealousy on Hawkins' part.
Do you want to give me an insight roll,
Yeah.
Rowan?
Natural 20.
You, Rowan, you're a storyteller. You know stories. You know the kind of common tropes that come up in various different stories and things like that. And that interaction between those two boys, you can read between the lines because it's a lot more than what was being said. You think Tristan's very honest. Like, Tristan genuinely just thinks this is a waste of his time. He doesn't see the value in being here, but he's clearly capable of more. Like, he's very physically fit, very athletic. Hawkins is bothered by the fact that Tristan doesn't try because Tristan could be as good as him, but also you get the sense that there's more to it. And Hawkins, the way that he went a little red, the way that he purposely wanted to get up close to Tristan, to antagonize him, the way that he commented on things like his hair. You get the sense that maybe there's a bit of a crush there as well, but
Yeah, I get it.
Hawkins does not want to acknowledge that in any way. He's almost trying to deny that to himself as well.
Cool.
But yeah, that's
Right,
with a nat 20, I'm just going to outright tell you that's the case.
If it doesn't upset your training, I wouldn't mind a bit of one-on-one with Hawkins, if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, he's gone off on his own anyway,
That's
so...
true. I need to...
Yeah, and Tristan's just sat on the bench and is reading. He's got his book out again and he's reading. And it seems to be what he does whenever he's not being directly told to do something.
Tristan, can I ask?
Yes, Coach Gruff.
You wish to enter the church?
I'm an orphan of the church. I'm being trained as a priest of the Scions, yes.
And I'm guessing you don't see any value in what we're doing here today?
I don't. I mean, surely you might. You've been tasked with this by your knightly order. It's not like something you sought out to do, is it? You'd rather not be here, I'm sure.
Can I be completely honest with you, Tristan? I think
Yes, of course.
I think you're mature enough to take this.
Oh, thank you. I don't like being treated as a child.
I didn't want to be here.
No, I can tell that. I know that.
You must have some idea of why I'm here. I'm trying to join the Order of the Loyal Hounds, and
Yes.
I'm trying to be a knight.
Yes, I understand that. It's very much why I'm here as well. There are physical demands of a priest of the Scions Church. There is no real way for me to train in physical endeavors in our abbey currently. So the sisters thought that this would be a good, stopgap, a way for me to improve my physical capabilities without sending me off to the barracks and things like that. So yes, I do understand.
So, when I was set this task, and I've been set other tasks, you know, I was meant to do mighty deeds, slay foes, bring comfort to those in fear and pain.
Great calling.
I've been under the ocean to do it. I've been, well, I probably can't tell you about that one, but I've been in battle. I've been through struggle and suffering to do it. So I was confused as to why my third and final task was to coach a group in a sport that, frankly, I don't know a lot about. I never had time for sport when I had to go straight on the ocean, otherwise my village would starve.
I question why your order has sent you this task. It seems ridiculous. It seems an insult to you, and you seem a loyal servant of the Scions and a great warrior.
But here's the thing, Tristan. If I don't do this, I'm not going to become a knight.
That's very unfair.
It's not. It's a lesson. Sometimes we have to do things we don't know a great deal about. Sometimes we have to do things we are not accustomed to. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. But you do it with grace. You do it with determination.
And I understand that. I do that all the time with my prayers, my sermons, my chores. I do that.
But I'm guessing you want to do those.
No, well, I don't want to do chores, let's be honest, Sir Gruff. It's not like I want to wash the Abbey's floors or help peel the potatoes and things like that.
But you need to do it for the community, don't you?
Yes, but I already do things that I don't want to do for the church for my goal. What I don't understand is why I have to play this ridiculous game. They could send me to the barracks for training. They could, I don't know, I could run laps around the city. This just seems... It's insulting. It's humiliating. I have to play with people like Hawkins and these people here. They don't want me here. I don't want to be here. This seems like a waste of our time.
And you don't want me here?
I don't have anything against you, please. But
no.
I don't think that you're a bad person, but it's... At least the previous coaches didn't make me play. Like, they would happily just let me sit there and read my book.
The thing is, Tristan, you're not getting out of this. You have to do this. Otherwise, you're not going to progress in the order and the church. You have to show the order that you have the determination and the grit it takes to see something out.
Can you make a persuasion roll with advantage as you've tapped into elements of his traits and personality that are favourable?
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still a +1.
It's one left.
Yeah, I'm gonna fake it.
Okay.
I need to, come on, give me something big. 14, 15, 16!
16? Okay, 16. He sighs. Yes, I do understand, and would you make a deal with me?
I'm all ears.
If I play properly and give it some effort, when this is over, when this season is over, would you speak with the church and ask them to put me into something else? This is not for me, this is not what I want to do. But if you were to ask them, if you were to make my case for me, I think it would, especially coming from a knight-errant, it would matter a lot more. And they might let me train with the holy knights, or at least the squires, or the barracks, or something. If you do that, I promise I will give it my best effort.
I can do that.
I have your word.
You have my word as a knight-errant.
I give you mine as a servant of the Scions.
This will be tough, Tristan, but it will set you up really well for life in the Order. You will find things in the future, tasks, missions, that you won't want to do, that you'll find very tough, that you'll find people that are quite disagreeable. But you will have that grit to see it out, because that's what you have to do.
All right, I will trust you on this.
Thank you, Tristan.
Thank you. Thank you for that as well. And you see, like, you definitely have, like, he seems to be the type who will honor that agreement. Like, he's, like, very well. He kind of, like, packs his book away, sort of, like, ties his hair back and is just like, all right, Well, Hawkins is off doing his other thing. Would you like me to join one of the others? And
If you could, please.
yes, of course. And he moves over and begins training with the others. I think that in that brief moment where you see him, as soon as he starts putting effort in, you can see that there is real potential with this kid. He is nearly as good as Hawkins, if not as good as Hawkins, and would be a real he's going to be a real, extra addition to the team. I believe that he's currently set down as a defender. He definitely would be a better striker. He's got the athleticism, he's got the agility, he's physically conditioned to be better at aggressive play. But he's currently, because he just wanted an easy ride, so he was a defender.
Stand in one place, isn't it?
Yeah, perfect. I know we've been quite over on this side, so I do want to give you guys a chance before we jump back over to Rowan.
No, I'm enjoying
just listening.
Yeah.
Sure. I think with the groups that you were watching anyway, Emil and Athana, they seem fine. There doesn't seem to be any major contention between the two of them. They just sort of get on with it, really. I think that the only thing you would notice, Daisy, is as they're practicing, as things get a little bit more intense as they're practicing passing and moving and things like that. You notice that Emil, his bronze dragon runes and his hands, he seems to sometimes struggle like bursts of magic almost seem to erupt around his hands, or his crown of runes begins to glow, and he has to stop, and he's he tries to get it under control, and you see Athana's oh, no, come on, we need to get practicing, and is trying to hurry him along, but he seems to have he struggles to control his magic sometimes. And that causes him to stop and kind of play around with things like that. Rowan, you go over, you see Hawkins is at the nest, and he's just throwing, practicing scoring, and then he runs over, grabs the ball, comes back.
Hi, Hawkins. It's me, Rowan.
The pants guy. Pants guy.
Sorry, they're just so... You don't understand. It's fine.
New pants. It feels good.
Feels new, feels fresh.
Sure. Sounds good.
Hawkins.
What do you do again?
I play the lute.
Right. And you're with the coach.
Yeah.
You're adventurers or something,
yes.
Right? Cool.
We've killed, we've maimed, we've saved.
Okay, that's cool.
We've sung about it.
I mean, I don't really care about the singing about it, but sure.
And you know what? There's always friction. There's always difficulties.
Uh-huh.
Even with our group, our tight-knit, close friends, there are differing opinions.
Yeah, I imagine there would be, yeah.
Even with, say, religion, for example.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. Is this about Tristan?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Tristan and you. And I'm relating it to
I don't
me.
care. I don't care about his religion. Yeah, my parents worship the Scions. I don't care. It's not I got a problem with that.
But it's the fact that he's not invested in the time.
God, the guy's a waste. And he's so, God, that holier than thou attitude. Oh, I've got a great destiny. Oh, I'm so important. Fuck off.
I understand.
He thinks he's better than us.
I understand your frustration, Hawkins.
Dickhead.
Yeah, you let it all out on that hatchball.
Ugh.
The thing is, Hawkins, you're extremely talented.
I am, thank you. Thank you for recognizing it. Enough people don't realize that.
You're running rings around the rest of this team.
It's true, 100%. I really like you, Pants Guy. You're good. You're a good guy.
I love my pants. Well...
Keep talking.
The issue with it is they're not elevated by you in any way. You're running rings around them.
Why not?
And they are kept pounded down to the ground.
Well, they should be trying to, rise up, right?
So
they should be trying
to do that?
That's a great question.
Nothing's worked so far, right?
Well, this is what you and Coach have got to figure out.
You've tried your very best to just tell them how it's done. Right?
I play the best I can. I tell them what I'm doing. Yeah. I tell them what to do, where to be, and they don't do it.
It doesn't work.
It's not working.
It's time. You're frustrated by this.
Yeah, they're bad.
It's time for a new tactic, I think.
Well, listen, if you've got ideas, I'm open to it.
Hatchball's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's a great how to play hatchball.
Yeah, and I'm really good at it.
I think. Look at Tristan right now.
Oh, he looks over it. He's actually playing. He's not just reading his book.
Gruff's got a way with words.
Sure.
There's potential there. Can you imagine being up front with Tristan?
Yeah, he's good if he tries. Yeah.
And they listen to you, and you listen to him.
He doesn't listen to me.
And he
doesn't even, he barely realizes I'm there. Like, he doesn't listen.
Maybe give him space to speak. Find something in common.
In common? With him? With Sister Trissy? I don't think so.
Everyone has something in common. Look at Ophelia over there. You know the one that shouted at you earlier?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the bitch.
Why the silence? I've had difficulties with Ophelia.
I'm not surprised. Does she shout at you as well?
No, but it's the religion aspect that I struggle with.
Okay.
However, we talk about these things. We talk about our differences. And we have so much more in common.
Sounds gay.
Well, it's pretty gay, yes.
Really gay.
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Talking about feelings and stuff. Ugh.
Pretty gross, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to talk about feelings with Tristan. You just have
Why would I want to talk about feelings with Tristan? I don't want to talk to that guy about feelings. Why would I talk to that guy about feelings? He's a loser.
He's not. He's capable, and you know it, Hawkins. You know that Tristan's got potential there.
He's like making a face like he doesn't want to admit it, but he can't.
And I think you're the only one that can really get him to see the positives of Hatchball and how good it can be and how fun it can be.
Give me another persuasion roll. With advantage.
All right.
Because he does love Hatchball.
That's a 6. That's a 3.
So 6 plus 11.
17.
17.
Oh my god.
I think that he's like, I'll try, but like, he has to start actually giving a shit. And I'm not going to talk about feelings or any of that shit.
You don't need to. No one's asking you to.
Fine.
How about this? If we can get Tristan to listen to you and try, will you do your very best to get them to see the fun in Hatchball?
I'll try. I'll try.
This is the thing, Hawkins. And I put 2 hands on his shoulder.
Okay, pants guy. You're really intense.
You're the only one who can.
You're not crying, are you?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so gay.
It's okay to feel your feelings.
Ugh. No, oh god! Coach, help.
Thank you for this chair. It's really helped me, actually, Hawkins. Thank you.
If you just, like, let it happen, it'll be over faster.
He just, like, makes a face at
Pat
you.
him on the back.
Oh god, I don't want to touch him. I'm not touching him.
I've had a bath.
I'm not touching him.
It's okay.
Let me go.
Rowan, put him down.
Sorry. That's fair enough. But listen to what I said.
Yeah, all right. I'll try. I'll try and show him that the game's fun, and we could have fun if he stopped being such a loser.
Just keep those bits in.
I make no promises on that.
Reduce them.
I'll try.
Thank you.
Goes back. Yeah. So with that, I think that we will. The practice will continue for a little bit. Kind of keeping an eye on everybody. Do I want to do too much more now? Yeah, I think that for Ophelia, you would just briefly see that Guntram, Venora, and Barnabas, you notice one thing watching those guys play. And at some point, Barnabas being a bit clumsy, he tries to pass to Venora, and the ball hits her in the face and knocks her mask off. She immediately stops what she's doing and will not play until it takes her a while. She will not play if her mask gets knocked off, and she's purposely keeps herself angled away from everybody until it's firmly fixed back in place, and then she continues playing. And you see Guntram, the other dwarf, is just "What are you doing? Come on, we need to play. What? Stop fiddling around with that thing. Come on!" And he's getting agitated that she's taking so long to get back in the game.
No, let her take her time. It's clearly important to her.
But if that happens during a match, she cannot just stop playing like that. She would give up the ball. We would lose. They would maybe score. We cannot. This cannot happen in a real game.
Venora, do you have more than one of those, or is that the only one you have? Your mask.
This is the only one I have.
Would you like me to make you some spares?
I suppose that would be okay.
I can. Then that way, if it's during a match, if you drop one, you can very quickly just replace it on the go.
Oh, yes, okay, yes.
That'd be helpful.
That would be good. Thank you.
I see it's important to you. I don't want that. If I don't want you to damage the one that you have as well. You see.
I mean, it's quite sturdy. My father made it, but yes, some spares would be good.
There are some flexible sort of game ones that are like made of fabric that you can very quickly.
No, not fabric.
No?
That's too thin, and it would blow. And no.
Okay.
And you can see that it's like it completely covers like her lower face. It's like a Japanese like kind of oni kind of like the mask like that. And it's like no, and she's like no, I don't, not fabric, no.
Okay, so I can make some I can talk to some people around Koskaris and see if we can get one of those fabricated for you or get some spares.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, okay.
Okay, so just let her take her time.
I don't think that is a good idea, Assistant Coach Ophelia. Even if she replaces it, what if her mask falls off and someone needs to pass to her? She's busy swapping. I do not think this is a good idea, but it is up to you. It is you and Coach Gruff. It's your decision. But I don't think it is a good idea. I don't know why she hides her face, but it is bad for the team.
I don't think it's bad for the team.
It is bad for the team. It disrupts the game. If she is so worried about her mask and her face, she is not focused on the game. She is not focused on her fellow team. It is not good. Not good at all.
Okay, Graf.
Right, yes, Sister Ophelia?
Venora's mask, it fell off during practice and it took a little while for the team to come together, but her mask is important to her. Is there something we could maybe do to help with the masks? I suggested maybe making spares that she could quickly change during play, but if it falls off, is there something we could maybe do?
Venora, are you comfortable talking to me about this right now, or...?
She just shakes her head.
Would you be happy if I got you a mask that doesn't fall off?
She nods.
Okay, I'll look into that then.
She nods.
Right. By the way, how was the drawing coming on of the new logo? Yeah? Have you got something to show us at the end of practice? Not yet?
No.
Okay.
Just shakes her head. She generally only talks when she has to, otherwise it's a lot of like nodding and shaking of the head. She doesn't seem to like to speak.
Okay. How are you coming on with the communications?
I think like the whistle, like with the mask, there is like a gap where she can kind of like, because she speaks through it and stuff like that. She kind of like blows on it. And like Guntram would probably chip in and be like, yes, I like the communication system, but we will need to have code words when we play because we won't have the whistles.
Yeah.
But I think it is very good, Coach Gruff. We picked it up pretty quickly. Yes, very good system. I like it.
Well, Guntram, maybe you could help me think of some words that would work, like code words or something.
Oh, yes, I'd be quite happy to do that. Yes, I'm quite happy to help you with that, Coach Gruff, yes.
Thank you, Guntram.
Yes, yes. And you can see that Guntram's like very much the tactician. Like he seems to have like picked up on like what all of this is happening and seems to be very good at it. But he's also quite direct and is like very like, no, game, play game to win, good game, win point. It's like very focused. And so the social stuff, like the thing with Venora's mask, he does not seem to like really. He's like, why are you caring about your stupid mask? We've got a game to win. Win game.
Barnabas, how's it going?
Hello. It's going okay. I'm normally the Archkeeper, so I don't normally do a lot of running and things, but everyone else seems to be doing okay.
That's all right. I thought I was watching you and I thought you were doing a really good job. Oh. Communication.
Oh, thank you, Coach. That's good to know. I'm not very quick. I'm a bit slow. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You don't need to be fast to do good communication, do you?
No. I suppose not.
No.
I guess I'm not going to be much use being all the way at the nest, but if I can help a little.
But being at the nest, being in one point, means that you can see the whole field. You can help communicate. Spot things that other people haven't seen.
Okay, I'll try.
You see he's like quite nervous and shy and sort of is not used to praise in any way. Like it's definitely sort of, you see his little cheeks go red when you sort of praise him. And
you've got a voice, boyo. Use it. Tell them things that they can't see.
Oh, okay.
And with that, I think that we will bring this session to an end. We'll wrap up the training at the beginning of the next session. But seemed to go well in some ways.
That was good progress.
I think that was pretty good progress. Figuring out all these little,
I'm so sweaty.
these little individual problems and complications. Kind of lucked out with certain pairings happening so early.
Yeah.
You managed to figure out a couple of
Tristan
things,
Hawkins one.
and yeah. So you basically got the two sets of rivals together. So Paulie and Pippa are rivals, and then Tristan and Hawkins are rivals. But the rivals mean that when they do work, like they work well together, but they clash with each other as well.
Oh, wait,
Difficult.
Pippa stabbed the whole team.
Yeah.
Oh wait, why is Xanthias bleeding out on the floor?
Family Guy dead pose. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if Xanthias hadn't interrupted, I was going to have Pippa start fighting Paulie and start beating him up. But there you go. Fireball solves everything.
Solves everything.
But we are going to bring this episode of High Rollers to an end. Thank you all for watching. It is a shorter episode, as I mentioned at the start this week. So that is going to be it for this week's episode of High Rollers. Hey, that's going to be it. Yeah, perfect. So I guess, we will see you next time, everybody. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.